I will say, I'll tell it.
What could it be?
It is quite funny. I'll save it for the
boy.
other end of the Patreon section. I'll make sure. Hey, what's going on, people?
What's up? How's it going, you?
Post Thanksgiving. I hope you all survived your Black Friday shoppings. I hope you got your savings. I hope you were able to save on those
life.
pair of headphones that you got.
Your marriage, all
Yes.
those things.
Save it all.
Yeah.
Get your discounted TVs. You stabbed a man in the neck. JTE's Twitter is always really funny on Black
I
Friday.
forget that he does that every
Every
year
single
until
year.
I see him doing it. I'm like, fuck, that's so funny.
It's really
What
funny.
does he do?
JTE, our good buddy, Josh Tapia, if you're, a fucking human being, he goes Black Friday shopping every year. He loves it, and he always goes for the Blu-rays.
For Blu-rays.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The man has got a crazy Blu-ray setup.
Yeah.
And I think he always just tweets something out funny. Like he always tweet out like a Rambo gif or something like that, like getting ready for it.
yeah.
And then his tweet this time around, he's like, I was able to get that 4K version of Rambo First Blood, but not after I took it from a man holding his baby. The baby's okay, but that's because he saved the baby over the Blu-ray or some shit like that.
Nice.
It's quite funny.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Because Black Friday shopping's crazy, bro.
Wow.
It is
See what he's saying there?
fucking nuts.
Did you guys go last night?
I did not.
Briefly.
I did not.
We're recording this day after. Well, we're actually recording this on Black Friday.
Ooh.
Just somewhat pre-taped.
I didn't go
And-
shopping.
At all?
No.
I looked
Yeah.
at everything online.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get headphones, so I went in to look at them.
I almost bought a couple games digitally, and I was like, oh, $30. I'm like,
Madden?
it was NBA 2K19.
Yeah.
I
Madden's
almost got that one.
32. Yeah.
Yeah, I
But I
didn't see a
didn't.
lot of the games. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, cool. Maybe I'll get Mario Kart. Oh, it's still $60.
No, now it's buy a Switch, get a Mario Kart free.
Oh,
Oh, that would have been great.
which
Yeah.
how much is a Switch normally? Like 300.
300, $299, yeah.
$299. So it's like I went to Best Buy and there was like, get a Switch. It had like the red sign on it, like sale,
Yeah.
$299.
But get Mario Kart free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. At Best Buy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good
I
deal.
picked up a
That is
couple
a good deal.
Blu-rays and some other things, but not a whole lot. They're right there, actually.
The four right there?
Yeah, Home
Oh.
Alone 1 and 2, Deadpool 2, and then my second copy of Sicario.
You got to have more than one.
Yeah, so if
yeah.
anybody out there wants a copy of Sicario, I've got two.
You
You're
have
gonna,
Prisoners?
I do have Prisoners.
That's a better
I
movie.
fucking love Prisoners.
Yeah.
That's my favorite of his bunch. Yeah.
You're going to take that second Sicario. You're going to send it to Professor Oak to get some points back because that's a Pokemon Let's Go reference. Oh!
Dang. How many hours in are you on Pokemon Let's Go?
Not as much as you. When you were playing earlier, I was
It was
looking
like
at your thing.
26
I
hours
think
or
I'm
something.
slightly farther along in the game, but you've played much longer.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm doing the whole.
Oh, that's a humble brag from Cody.
Well, it's not. I'm pointing out what.
Is that how I'm supposed to format text in a script?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's how you
okay.
do it.
No, yeah, I've been grinding and leveling
Grinding.
up all my Pokemon at the same level.
Ah,
But it's hard because Cody, Brian, for someone who doesn't know,
I yawned.
yeah.
Snorlax uses Yawn. It's a great movie.
Oh, it's a great
Yeah.
movie. Recover is a great one too.
Yeah.
You level up your Pokemon so you can battle other trainers. So that way, if your level up Pokemon's higher, then you have the advantage. So I like to keep all my Pokemon at the same level because I'm a very
Like literally the exact same level I saw.
yeah. I have
So,
Yeah.
but if you bring up one, you got to bring up the other ones. Is what you're saying, or you don't bring them up at all?
So there's like a shared experience point thing.
my God.
So once you catch Pokemon, they all share. They all like level up at the same time.
They all get
And-
that money.
Teaches
Yeah.
communism.
Yeah.
So when I was younger and playing these games, I only because the rarity of finding certain Pokemon was it was rare.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, the rarity of it was rare.
There
Yeah,
it is.
nice.
But now it's a lot more easy. It's easier to catch certain Pokemon. So now I have just a shit ton, and I'm just micromanaging every single one of them. So I'm taking my time to actually like catch, so that way all my Pokemon can level up.
Hmm.
I bought so many Ultra Balls. I have so
Oh,
many
yeah.
Ultra Balls.
Mhm.
I'm just like, I'll take 75
Amber
of those,
was
please.
sitting
I'll
next
take
to me.
54.
She was sitting next to
Yeah.
me, and I was sitting there on my thing, and I looked bored, to be granted.
Yeah.
And she's like, how are you not bored with this yet? And she's like, you just don't get it. You don't get it,
She's
Amber.
asking you like, how is this not a boring video game?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You're just shopping.
It's just not. And it's the same game we played like 20 times already. Brian.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of
Literally.
it. It's the beauty
Yeah,
of it.
this game's
Yeah.
been remade already.
She's like,
Yeah.
I don't understand.
It's the equivalent of The Lion King being remade and everyone freaking the fuck out about how it all looks the same as the old movie when it's really the same thing. It's the same thing, so don't talk shit on our Pokemon experience when people are all lining up to see Lion King.
motherfuckers. Pokemon's
Bam.
the fucking future. I'll fight you.
Oh, you're going a little farther.
Okay.
Is everyone freaking out at the Lion King trailer?
Yeah, like I see a bunch of the tweets when they do like a side-by-side of the
Some-
original
some-
footage.
Like
and all that.
within
gosh.
like minutes,
Yeah.
someone did like a video of
Yeah.
it, like
Mhm.
frame by frame, and it's the exact
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't care for the Jungle Book.
Really?
I liked it.
I love
It's
Jungle
nice.
Book.
I thought it
Not
was
needed.
fine.
We didn't need it.
That's why I was like, it's
We don't need it.
fine. It's not a musical. There's like one musical number in it,
Yeah, like one or two.
and it
There's
kind
the
of like throws you.
Christopher Walken. Shit.
Yeah, that was a dark
Of
one.
all the people to choose to sing in that movie,
Yeah, yeah.
Christopher Walken,
Do it
huh?
again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stab you in the neck with a soldering iron.
And his animal is like a giant, like
Orangutan.
scary looking animal,
Mhm.
and it's frightening.
Yeah.
But
He sings.
Yeah,
I saw someone on Twitter like make a gif about like it was a Michael Scott gif like like when Mufasa dies on screen. It's like, well, you've already seen that.
everyone
once.
knows.
So it's like,
Yeah.
what if they didn't kill him? What if they actually switched it up and made
Dude,
it
that would be
different?
so cool.
That'd be fucking
Yeah,
cool.
I'm waiting for that.
They won't do it though.
They
Oh,
won't.
they're gonna subvert expectations.
Oh.
How did that go?
With The Last Jedi, I mean, it's got like a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It does not have a
It's
96.
pretty high.
It's got a 90-something.
It's
Yeah.
that is horseshit.
It's lower than Force Awakens, but it's in the 90s.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
people get paid off easily.
Speaking of Michael Scott, did you see the touchdown celebration from
Yeah,
Thanksgiving? They
they're-
did the Scarn,
Yeah.
the dance
Oh,
from Threat
no,
Level
really?
Midnight.
Oh,
it was
that's
so
funny.
funny.
Give me some of that wine, sir.
Wait, I'm
we have
looking-
wine here.
All right, I'm gonna open this up. You're gonna look up the Rotten Tomatoes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So I brought wine.
Call me
'cause I-
dirty.
Why?
Call
I
me
like-
by your name.
I like wine. I like a red wine, good
Okay.
red wine. Cody doesn't like it,
Mm.
I don't.
so we're gonna.
It's
But
disgusting.
I wonder what kind of wine you've tried.
I've tried both a red wine and I guess a white wine, whatever.
Yeah,
the
but there's
term is.
like different.
I
There's
don't-
like there's
I
like
don't-
Merlots.
Yeah, I
this
don't
is
know
a
the brand
Zinfandel.
or the type. I don't know.
So you're gonna try it.
91%.
I
Oh my
really
God,
don't
that is
want to try
horseshit.
it.
But you have a nice bottle opener. I don't think mine sucks. I have a cork in it,
I pay for my wine. I don't know.
and you know.
Doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense at all. I really started to appreciate wine when Ellis and I did this thing in Atlanta, Georgia for The Walking Dead. It was for a wine company, and that's all we drank that weekend. So I drank just white wines. But like, we went to a restaurant that was fancy with their wine, and
Good job,
they on the
Thank you, Cody.
yeah, good job.
I know you're
And
stressed out about
on the menu it tells you like what meals go with what wines. So
Yeah.
like I got a chicken.
Well, that's
I guess
good to know.
White
I guess
wine.
chicken goes with white wine,
Steak
and
and
steak
red
goes
wine.
with red wine.
Fish and white.
I
wine.
always think of
Yeah.
the Office episode where they're at Michael's house and like he dips the chick or the meat into the actual.
Who wants to
wine.
smell it? You want to smell the
Fuck
cork?
No, I don't want to
smell
smell
the
that
cork.
shit.
Wait, he dips the chicken in the white wine?
The steak in it. Check it out.
Uh.
It's good. It's just like going to church.
Oh my god, you think that fucking smells good?
What
Are
is
you
wrong with
kidding
you,
me?
Cody?
It's fine.
That
It's
smells
it's
disgusting.
delightful.
Cody.
Guys,
Are,
guys,
are we gonna do the thing where we swish
you
it?
gotta be fucking with
Or are we
me.
just gonna drink it?
Well, you can swish. You can look at the texture. You can see how thick it is. You know what they say? A good wine is only a few years old.
What's the year? What year we got?
So
That is
is
not
right?
true at all. This is 2014.
Yeah, 4.
Years old.
Woo! We're gonna get buck wild. So Cody doesn't like wine.
No, I'm drinking a Pacifico.
No, that's the only Pacifico we have. And the only thing we have left is a Corona. So
It's just my lucky day.
it's either Corona or
Yeah.
oh my god. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes.
Have fun with that one, guys.
I guess that makes sense.
Smell it,
Like oh god,
Cody. What do you
That
eat?
That smells
what do you,
pretty damn
it
good.
smells so bad.
What do you drink?
Where did you get this wine?
When?
Well, where and when? Yeah.
I bought it a few weeks ago at Bevmo.
Bethmo.
Yeah, I just like Zinfandels.
Okay.
Hmm.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a Pokemon.
Zinfandel.
Zinfandel.
A
I
wild
choose you.
Zinfandel.
Zinfandel.
Yeah.
Should we try it together? We'll wait.
Oh wait.
While we're pouring our wine and while we're getting fancy, I saw a movie yesterday for the first time.
Okay. Like ever. Your
Like
first
ever.
your first
First
motion
time.
picture, huh? Your
A
first docu-
specific movie I saw
How
for
did
the
it
first
go?
time. Call Me by Your Name.
Okay.
Oh, you really
Watch
saw
it.
it for the
I
first
finally
time?
thought. So Amber read the book.
He said I finally farted.
She read the book.
Oh wow.
And she really wanted to watch the movie afterwards, so we watched it last
Here?
night. I was playing Pokemon while doing it, but I
really?
I
You
watched
watched it
it.
in your
Ah.
peripherals.
I did.
Yeah.
That's not- I
I know
can't-
everything that was going on.
I get it.
That's
was
how
fine.
I watch American Horror Story. Go
Yeah,
on.
it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. The peach scene.
That was a lot.
Yeah. It was a lot, but apparently in the book it goes further.
He actually eats it.
Yeah.
right, in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with what you're talking about.
He
Oh,
fucks
okay.
a peach, Cody.
Oh, like a pie, an American pie?
Yeah.
Speaking of pie, hate pie. Go on.
What the fuck?
What
do
the
you like?
hell?
Because
No wonder you're
that's another
95
thing.
pounds. You don't eat anything.
He never ate at any Thanksgivings.
I hate pie. All right, go on.
Not even apple pie.
No, I hate it.
Not even like
A couple Christmases ago,
shitty McDonald's apple pie.
my grandfather-in-law, bless his heart, made us a apple pie for Christmas, and I almost puked.
Cheers.
And poor Marissa had to like eat it for me. She was like, "I'll take
She's
it."
like, sorry.
Yeah, it was bad. You guys enjoying that? God, it's making me sick just
Oh,
watching
yeah.
you.
It's great.
Yeah, that's really good.
Cody, you're gonna take a sip of that.
Comment down below. Should we make Cody take a shot?
Not sponsored by this. I just enjoy it.
No.
Because at Bevmo they have
really
like
good.
buy one get one for a nickel.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So then I just tried it out.
Like that sounds better than buy one get one free.
Might be
Yeah.
trying.
It's
Here's
like-
the thing.
Amber, we're
'Cause
gonna
I-
drink wine more.
Because
Not here.
I think I was like, what?
Surprise.
No, because I think they can't legally say alcohol is free.
Oh.
I think, but I'm not sure. That's a theory. Because why would you be like buy one for like five? Well, I guess it's catchy. A 5-cent wine sale,
That's
Yeah.
true.
but
Okay.
I think they legally can't say free wine. I don't know. If that's true, but that's what I tried. So I asked the people there, like they're knowledgeable about the shit, as opposed to when you go to Best Buy, they're like, I don't know, the computer's fucking
yeah.
that works, right? Plug
Plug
it in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unplug it.
So yeah.
plug it
So
in.
call me by your name. It was quite good.
All right.
I liked it.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was
It's a little slow.
It's really slow.
It's like get to it already.
I think I've seen scenes from it. I've never seen it all the way through.
They're both great.
great
both
Armie
performances.
Hammer's-
both scenes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what-
Okay. No.
Yeah, the both scenes that you saw were great.
Yeah.
Armie Hammer's good. Timothy Chalamet's really good.
Michael Stuhlbarg.
He's great.
Dude was in everything last year.
Shape of Water.
The Post.
Oh, he was in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I enjoyed the Post
I
more.
didn't see the Post though.
I enjoyed it. Cody didn't
alright.
care for
That
it.
was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shape of Water though was my favorite.
I didn't care for that movie.
Oh,
I thought it was really well done. I just couldn't get into like a creature
Sex
love
stuff.
making thing.
Yeah.
Better than the post.
Really?
Yeah.
Like story wise or just overall?
Both I would say. Better in story.
I heard
better
the
in
post
rewatchability.
production on Post was awful.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Very much.
The
But yeah.
post on that was very short because they shot it immediately, like the year it came out, because that's why he had two movies come out that year.
Spielberg?
Sorry, not
Player
the same
One.
year, but Ready Player One came out
Back to back.
right after it.
Oh,
But
Spielberg.
they shot it after they did Ready Player One.
Yeah. I feel like I would have liked the Post more than Ready Player One.
I did.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great directed. I also really wanted to see it too because I liked Suspiria, and because that
Oh, that's
director,
the same
same
director.
guy. I love his style. Love how his movies look.
But his style, is there a style to Call Me by Your Name? I couldn't like pinpoint it.
okay, maybe not so much the style, but just the shots.
I guess people,
it's
people are like-
beautiful.
yeah.
I mean, granted, you're in Italy.
Yeah.
And so there's all these like great and exotic looking locations. They look like computer back screens to like in every shot, which was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
But some of the stuff like where he does the I don't know what you call it, but like when Timothy Chalamet's like remembering a lot of stuff that they did together, and then the color changes, like the
Oh, I
color
remember
changes
that,
to like
yeah.
not like an X-ray palette, but it's just like what do you call it? What's the
Like a high contrast type thing.
no
Saturation?
like a
Saturation, yeah.
the Mr. Negative guy, like that sort of
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Whatever you
Oh, they
call it.
switched to that.
Yeah, it's very weird.
I don't
Bizarre.
remember
It's
that.
like infrared almost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it happens towards the end. There's not a lot of that.
Did you like
but-
the dancing scene?
Oh, yeah,
That was great.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
I wish I would have seen that because that would have been the dancing scene of the year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Why did you vote on a dancing
No,
scene?
let's say which one did you take your?
I don't
vote
know
to?
what I did for 2017, but this year has Battle Royale with Chris Hemsworth.
Oh.
Dancing of the
Oh,
year.
because you did Ex Machina for
Ex
like,
Machina was 2015.
Yeah.
2016 was Princess Leia and the Last Jedi floating. I don't know.
That
I
was
can't.
2017.
That was 2017.
Yeah.
Damn, hot damn.
Shimoda.
Ex Machina was 2015 though.
It was.
Yes.
You're correct.
But I like to, there's always like a great dance scene.
Yeah, that was a really good one. Army Hammer's just good.
He's really good.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Sorry to Bother You?
Yes, I love
No.
Sorry to Bother You.
Yeah, yeah.
I
See
love
that
that
one
movie. He's fantastic.
He's good in
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's good at just playing like the arrogant douche.
Yeah.
Great Twitter too.
What? Oh, he has. Yeah, he said like bad shit.
Yeah,
Right?
he says bad words over
Said
there.
bad words.
But he grew up like rich, so like he has that.
Oh really?
He's
He
literally
looks like a guy who would.
Well,
he sounds like a guy he would be too.
because I think his dad is like the creator of Arm and Hammer.
That can't be right.
I think that's true.
That is too funny.
I'm gonna look it
That
up.
can't be right.
You know Arm and Hammer, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
baking
the
soda,
cleaning,
or
yeah,
yeah. I think
Really?
that. So like he's like super, like he grew up like wealthy.
That can't.
You guys
ah,
remember
it's
the
too
Lone
funny.
Ranger?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Bad that was.
I didn't see it, but that was right after Social Network, and that was like his like trying
Social
to be
Network
trying to
was
be good.
2014,
So
11,
It was 2010.
10.
Yeah. Speaking of Lone Ranger, do you guys remember the game Cranium, the board game?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I have it in my apartment. Want to play?
Let's go right now.
Okay. Oh, he
no,
said
but
it.
There was
He said
one
we're playing
where, yeah, Frank, come on over. So, there's this thing where you had to act out a character, and the character was Lone Ranger, and I was a kid and I had no idea who the fuck the Lone Ranger was, but I had to play it, and I was like, I'm a ranger, and I'm alone. And they're like, Lone Ranger? And they're like, yeah! And they're like, get out of here, Cody. I don't want you to play anymore. You're terrible at this game. You're not making it fun.
Wait, but you can't talk though, or that.
I think that one you could.
Yeah, there's different ones. There's
I
one,
cheated by saying the name of the thing in the...
Yeah.
But...
Oh, there's ones where it's like charades where you can't speak
Yeah.
anything, so you're like 2 words alone. But then there's other ones where you can impersonate the person.
Yeah, I think that's the
Cranium?
one it was.
Cranium. It's great because
Yeah.
it's got like all of the. It's got like Pictionary. It's got charades.
It's got like a trivia type
trivia.
thing.
Yeah, it's got spelling.
I
and
hated
all
the
that
one that
shit.
shit with the clay though. Playing the clay, I
can't
was
do
like,
that.
fuck that. We're gonna make that green too.
Yeah, it dried out, so I can't even use it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
You know what movie I watched yesterday?
What'd you watch, Cody?
Creed 2.
Oh!
That's Pearl Jam.
I
All
know.
right.
I always do that.
Creed 2 is pretty good.
I hear
Pretty good.
mixed reviews.
I don't know about mixed. I heard
Is it the most awesomest fucking movie ever?
I think it's a good sequel.
Underwhelming.
Maybe.
So
Maybe, the first one felt more fresh, I would say. Like
Yeah.
this one is like you know exactly what's gonna happen.
Oh,
And
really?
it's very predictable, but it's still executed very well.
Okay.
It's just I
Are there
wish
any
would've
Creed
been.
songs in the film?
I wish. I really wish, but no.
is the Ryan Coogler's vision missing from it,
I don't know about. I mean, it's
Or
still.
like-
What do you mean by vision?
or like his like? Can you tell like he didn't direct this one?
Not necessarily.
Mm.
It still feels very much in the same world as the first one, and it
They don't
feels
go, like-
it feels the same. It's just the story just isn't.
So-
as
They don't go
popping.
like crazy over the top with the Rocky IV stuff, or
Not
is it
really.
pretty
I
high?
will say the stuff with Drago and his kid is fantastic. It's
Okay.
really fucking good. I think he's a much better villain, or I mean,
Antagonist?
Yeah,
Yeah.
better opponent than the guy in the first Creed.
I don't
Like,
even
it's-
Oh
remember.
yeah,
that
I
guy.
don't remember.
It's so freaking good in this one. And
Okay.
there's times where you're rooting for him, and you're like you want him to keep winning and succeeding because they just exceed it so well.
But it's predictable. Like he fights him in the beginning, he
I'm not going to
loses,
tell you exactly how it happens, but just think about how it goes in your head, and that's how it goes.
and then he comes back and he fights him again, and then he wins.
Easter eggs? No. Post-credit scene? Did we get Hulk Hogan coming back?
I don't know if there actually was post-credit scene. I left, but one of the. I have such bad luck with theater experiences. I feel like I talk about this.
You had
every time I
another
see a
bad
movie.
one?
Dude, this was legendary. This
Oh.
dude behind us and his group of friends. It was a group of people. Just
Todd.
every single line. Like, say a line was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, how you doing?" And he would say it out loud, and like people were getting more and more upset. I saw multiple people go out and leave and
Nice.
come back like they were going to complain. Nothing ever happened.
Oh.
And at the very end, there's like a quiet. There's just a scene, and then it's just quiet, and the guy's just like laughing and shit. And this lady is like, "Dude, just shut up for once, just for the end of the movie, please. Just shut the hell up." And then he just kept talking though. It was a lost cause.
Was it a little kid or
No, it was a grown man, a group of grown men. Yeah.
grown men? It wasn't
Yeah.
like high school kids.
No.
Oh
Fuck
my
you.
God.
I'll
Yeah.
watch my Rocky movies.
Yeah.
I'll fuck you up. I box. I
Yeah.
box drunk. Fuck you, lady. I'll do it. I'll put my foot up on the seats, too.
Yeah.
You want some gum?
No, keep going with it. I like this character that you're doing here.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
My name's
yeah.
Frank.
But that was
Frank talks like that.
besides that, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Also.
When's the last time you guys have like spoken up and said something?
I never do
Never
because I'm a
do.
fucking
Yeah.
bitch.
Never do either.
Yeah.
There was one time I can't remember it, but I was like,
Subtle. I like.
I almost had the movie where I'm just like, shh, and they actually just like stopped talking because there was 2 guys. It felt like they were just fucking
Making
like,
out.
not even making out, like translating the movie.
Mm.
Where he's like, oh, they're gonna do this, and they're fucking.
Oh, I hate that
I'm like,
shit.
just like stop talking.
Yeah.
I forgot what movie it was. It was recent.
I watched the second time I saw Halloween in theaters. The couple next to me.
The new Halloween.
The new Halloween.
You saw it twice?
Saw it 3 times.
saw it
Oh
twice.
my god.
Yeah. I went to a screening, went by myself once, and then one with Amber.
Oh my god.
I liked it a lot.
God.
It was a good theater
I enjoyed
experience.
it, man.
Yeah. I want to see Creed in theaters because
wanna see that, yeah.
the first time I saw Creed was with my family. It was like an event. Like people treated it like it was a boxing match.
Yeah.
And it was really, really cool. And normally I'm not all for that, but like everyone, like, you know, bum, 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 bum,
Yeah.
everyone's like, yeah, fuck him up,
Yeah.
Creed.
There's a lot of those moments in this
Yeah.
one. It's
I
good.
also love, it's such a small part, but I love the in the first movie when he taps him, like he's blind.
Mm-hmm.
He can't
Oh,
see
that
anyone
was-
in the ear, and he tapping him on
That
the
was
neck. I
great
think that's
moment.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that wasn't set up or anything. It was just
That
like
was just
executed.
spur of the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
It wasn't like, hey, if I tap you 3 times, that's how many fingers he's
Yeah.
holding. No, he just does it and you get it and you understand it. Yeah.
no need for that setup. All right. Well,
That's
Creed
great.
2.
Creed
Check
2's
it
good.
out.
All right.
Check it out.
Check it out, guys.
I'm ready.
Army Hammer's grandfather
Oh, jeez.
was Arm and Hammer.
That's insane.
Yeah, okay.
That
And-
feels like a joke.
No. Wait,
Superhero.
his grand. Oh fuck! I just had it. Okay, and his grandfather was Arm and Hammer, and he owned a considerable amount of stock in Church and Dwight, the company that manufactures Arm and Hammer.
Okay.
So he was a billionaire philanthropist.
Wow. All right. Well, that makes sense.
Was
now.
him in
Looks like
Social
our
Network
suspicions were
kind of
right.
like his first movie?
This is his first big one, I'd say.
Probably,
He
yeah.
probably acted and stuff before, but yeah.
Have
He
you
was-
seen what's that?
No.
Yeah.
You go first.
Have you seen the
Donkey!
God damn it, Cody.
Shrek 2, good movie, 2004. Shimono.
The behind the scenes where the guy, his face gets, the guy that plays
Yeah.
the face that gets digitally removed.
Oh,
yeah.
Like he's so excited, he's like, I'm in this movie, and then like he's not in it at all.
movie.
I remember that guy, not Army Hammer, but the guy who he replaced his face. He got cast in The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh.
And people were like, oh, who's he going to play? I'm like, none of you fuckers know what he looks like. Like,
What did
you're
he
not
end up playing?
I think a young Ra's al Ghul, I want to say.
Oh, that's right. He
I,
did.
I think that was him.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, no one knows who this person is. Why are you guys excited?
That makes me think about The Dark Knight Rises and the anticipation leading up
That
to
was
that
big.
movie.
Yeah.
It was so fucking big.
Really?
But like I knew so much about it already.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was like set photos.
That's what I'm worried about the new Joker movie. I've seen what he looks like. I've seen him in action. I don't want to see
anything
him
about
more.
the plot, though, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to see him.
I have a
like,
feeling I'm afraid of where I know it's going to go. And I'm like, oh, no.
of the new Joker movie.
Yeah, I think
The
they're going to do a
Joaquin
similar
Phoenix?
origin as Burton's Batman. I really hope they don't fucking do that.
Burton's Batman.
Like
Tim
where
Burton's
Joker
shitty
kills
Batman.
89 Burton.
Batman's parents.
Ah.
That's what I'm hoping they, for the love of God, don't do that.
Oh, you think it ends with him killing
Yeah.
Well, they
Batman's
cast.
parents?
Yeah.
Didn't they cast like?
Yeah, Thomas Wayne
Thomas
is a
Wayne.
character in the movie, yeah. Bruce Wayne's in it, too. Probably,
Really?
Probably a small role, but yeah.
I don't want to look it up.
Yeah.
They've showed so much, and then like now everybody like has like profile photos of like the Joker. I'm like, you haven't even seen the fucking movie, and you're already like, oh my god, this is amazing.
That's right, they do. I didn't
They
realize
probably
that.
pre-ordered
That's
their
everyone's
pop,
YouTube.
their pop figures and shit.
It's everyone on
Everyone's
YouTube who
YouTube
leaves
fucking
comments
picture.
already has Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix's Joker on it.
Damn. I hope it's just. Well, I mean, some people are already playing characters in the comic books. Like, I just wish it was completely disconnected. Like, Joker is like the only character in the movie that's from a comic book. Everyone
Oh,
else
I
just
see what
made
you're
Oh,
it.
there's
saying,
no
you know?
shared universe with Batman. You mean?
Yeah, not even so much
You're
that.
just saying
just
there's
like-
not even a Batman. is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just the Joker. You know.
Have
Like-
you read The Killing Joke?
I love
No.
the Killing Joke.
That's a good one.
I've not read that.
The movie's not good.
It's not.
what I
I
heard.
fucking
It's like-
hate it.
Yeah.
I really.
What
I
was
was
wrong with it?
because they had a 30-minute prologue before it that had nothing to do with the Killing Joke,
Oh.
and it was a terrible story. And it was like, all right, so if you fast forward 30 minutes, yeah, that's fine, but in the end result, you're only getting like a 40-minute movie if that's the case. You know what I
And the
mean?
movie is pretty much a direct adaptation where like they don't even make it cinematic.
That's true. And
Really?
the animation
Yeah.
isn't even that good.
Really?
Like, yeah, they just like when they're walking, it looks weird. And I'm like, guys, it was
So would you say that
2017 when that came out. 2016.
The Killing Joke is getting you to watch it in a theater.
What?
Did they release that in the theaters?
They did. I did not watch
The
it in
joke
theater,
was
though.
that they
I see what you
got you in.
I'm sorry. I'm out of it. I haven't eaten any
I still
pie,
don't
guys.
get the joke.
because he's saying I was joked into watching it in the theater.
Oh,
but I
that
didn't
was-
watch it in the theater, which is why the joke didn't land with me. But that, it's not his fault 'cause he didn't
See,
know
it's
that.
this wine. It's messing me up,
that's
but
a
it
good
tastes
wine.
really good.
Cody
I
wants
bet
some
it
wine.
does.
I feel
really
so
don't.
like
Wine gives you like a chill.
I feel like
high.
I could take a bubble bath right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, that's what I
What's
do.
the alcohol content in that?
Oh, you don't want to know. Cody.
Is it good?
I don't even know. Cody.
Well, while you look that up, let's do some housekeeping.
14.8% by
pretty good.
volume. Yeah.
Hell yeah, get fucked up. Before we get really fucked up, a little bit of housekeeping. Patreon.com/wangers. $1, get the show early, extended, day before. It's great. It's wonderful. Hang out with us. We talked about our Thanksgiving in the pre-show.
So much longer.
It was
It's a
so
longer
lovely.
episode.
Find out why Cody loves Thanksgiving. $3 commentary track, some other bonus videos. This week's commentary track, Suicide Squad.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It
With
happened.
Our boy RB3 joins us for that one.
Did I do that one?
You did.
I did that one, right?
Yeah.
Did you make
Yeah.
it through it?
Barely.
I think so.
Oh.
I enjoy that more than the Batman v
No.
Superman.
Man of Steel. Or I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, well,
But-
Oh, Suicide Squad's so
it's a
bad.
mess.
And
It's
so
a
is
mess.
Batman v Superman.
That's very true.
It's not as bad as Suicide Squad. Oh god.
So that'll be up this Thursday. Check it out. patreon.com/Wangers. And also, Wangers on iTunes. It's just simply The Wanger Show. We're also on Spotify. Subscribe, rate, review. Get us up there in the charts. Also, Amateur Hour Films. Subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment on this video on anything that we're talking about. We love hearing from you. Like the video if you want, or dislike it. But really, like it because, you want to like it. Like it for the wine. Like it for the wine. Tell us what your favorite wine is down below in the comment section. And
tell us why you don't like wine.
Tell us why you do like wine.
Yeah.
Tell us why Cody's wrong in hating wine, Thanksgiving, and everything fun. Yeah.
And pie. All things good. And do all that. Housekeeping's out of the way.
All right.
Do you ever read comments from past YouTube videos?
Like
From our
of our
show?
show?
Yeah.
I read all of
Yeah.
them.
Mm-hmm. Wait, who? Because there's a Discord too, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
They leave more comments on there.
Once in a while, we have some
Right.
good conversations.
Pretty
Yeah,
active.
yeah. Discord is a great little place where we only allow Patreon supporters. And
How does one find it?
It
We
is
send you
there
a
is
link.
a link.
Oh,
Yeah,
so if they sign up for Patreon,
they
they
can get on there.
$1?
Have some just
$1?
just $1. You gonna sign up for it or? It's all of our Patreon supporters and Frank. Frank
Yeah,
really
Frank's
wanted
there
access
because he's
to it.
Frank.
Yeah,
He's
he
there.
just wanted
Yeah.
access to it.
Yeah.
So you can talk to us there. We take questions once in a while. We haven't done phone calls in a minute, just because we're like rearranging some things. So don't worry, the phone calls will return. Those are for Patreon peeps as well, and then as well as the giveaways. It's the holiday season. Everyone's busy. We're kind of running around. Don't worry, especially 2019. There's gonna be a lot of cool stuff
New
coming
year,
your way. in
new
2019.
us.
New year, new us.
New
New brand,
Wangers.
new show. Hashtag that's the brand. All those things. It's gonna be a great time. So stick along with us. You're going to love it. You're going to enjoy it. New year, new us. We're starting early because we got wine. That's so bad.
It's good, man. You got to try it. You're going to try a little bit of this.
I'll have a sip out of a shot glass. I'll do
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Once
okay.
once you realize the wine you're missing
I'm
out
gonna
on.
hold my breath while I fucking drink it though, because I can't taste it. I can't. I don't want to smell that.
Oh, that's a good Star Wars
No!
one.
No, not the long one. Damn it! I specifically wanted a shot glass because it was smaller. Oh,
Here we go, Cody.
what?
You'll first notice the deep ruby red color,
Yeah,
followed by ripe berry aromas and a rich depth of flavor.
that makes me want to vomit.
Along the way, you will discover hints of cedar
Semen?
I thought you were gonna say semen.
and elegant notes of spicy black cherry,
Oh,
which ends with a smooth, balanced finish. We hope you enjoy the journey.
I'm loving the journey right now.
is it a fucking ride?
The Hobbit, an unexpected journey.
It's called Crooked Path.
Crooked Pass?
That's the name of this wine, yeah.
Arms,
that's a cool
feet,
band
and
name.
legs inside the vehicle.
Crooked Path playing at the Troubadour.
So here it is, Cody. How much should we fill it up?
Not all the way. Definitely not all the way.
It's not like a gulp.
Let's do a little. I'm taking my time with it regardless.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
yeah, I'm not
Alright.
doing a shot.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Remember, when you bring it back, you have to twist it so it doesn't spill over. See how it's spilling over? And then twist it. There you go. Look at there, Cody.
Thanks, buddy.
Here you go.
Gotta
Cheers.
grow some hair
This
on your
looks like
chest.
fucking medicine right here. Like this is like shit that not with the bubbles,
But
obviously.
it doesn't look like cranberry juice or something?
And I hate cranberry juice,
Really?
which
Oh,
we
wow.
established in the Patreon section.
Today?
Let's see your facial reaction.
Not bad, right?
It's not bad.
Oh god, it lingers.
Yeah, you
a
just
good,
sit
a
with
good
it.
flavor. Not bad.
It's not bad at all. It's actually really good.
Oh, because you're a man. You drink your Pacifico.
Specifico.
No,
I
Brian,
get
that's
drunk
not
on
what
my
it is.
Pacifico.
Oh my god! All right, I'm gonna try to finish it throughout the show.
Better than,
Alright,
it's better than
It's not
Coors
good.
Light.
So the only thing you drink
Barely.
is beer.
No, I like,
No,
No, he likes his
Hard alcohol?
Yeah.
His whiskey Coke.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like Mike's Hard Lemonade.
He likes
there,
those
there,
too.
there was those in my dad's fridge last night.
Did you
At
take 'em?
Thanksgiving night? Almost did. But I
Ah.
didn't. I didn't.
Did you watch the big games?
I did watch the big games.
Yeah,
Instead of
the
talking to my family. It's
Falcons, huh?
great. They did not win.
No.
No.
They did bad, right?
Yeah, they
they
got their
got
ass
killed.
kicked.
Yeah.
Saints, man.
Saints good.
Saints are the Saints.
Cody's taking another sip. He chokes it back.
Guys.
You have to enjoy. You're married, Cody. This
I'm
is,
aware. That's not a requirement for marriage.
No,
to
you're
drink
gonna go to
shitty wine.
What's that?
I think it should be.
It should be wine tastings.
She does like wine. Marissa likes wine.
Does she like
She's an
wine
adult.
tasting? Yeah. You have to grow up.
Adult.
Stop going to the kids menu.
guys. This is not a requirement for being an adult. It just tastes like shit. I'm
It
sorry.
doesn't taste like
It
shit.
tastes
tastes
so
fine.
bad.
No,
It tastes
no.
so bad.
I forgot to tell you we're sponsored by Crooked Path.
That would be funny. That'd be great if that was their pitch. Like, you guys can drink all the wine and
Yeah.
post it all you want, as long as you have to force Cody to do it. He can talk all the shit he wants. We'll still pay you.
Just have him
totally
change his mind by the end of the episode, please.
Yeah. That's the arc that Cody's
You'll
gonna
like
have.
it. I want to talk about your bingo, your Thanksgiving
yeah.
bingo.
Thanksgiving
Yes.
bingo.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
So let's set it up. You go to Thanksgiving with your white family.
with my white family, mostly white family.
You got a couple sprinkles of Hispanic
Sprinkles
in
of
there.
color in there.
Little freckles here and there.
So
Like, who's that guy?
it was established
He's through marriage.
Oh.
because they are. All right. So it's been established that I do not enjoy Thanksgiving that much. The holidays are fun and all. I like seeing my family, but they ask me the same questions every year. Me and my wife, the same questions. Leading up to the wedding, it was always like, oh, how's the wedding planning going? All that stuff. What do you guys need to do? And it happens all the time. So we made a bingo card this year of all of the generic
it's
questions.
tiny.
Legit
Yeah, I don't
bingo.
want to show
Okay,
you
that's fine.
what was there yet.
The photo you sent us in the
It looked
text,
big.
it looked huge.
Oh no, it's a 25 by 25. Don't get mistaken. There are
Perspective.
25
What's
questions
Forced
on here.
perspective.
25.
But I'm gonna.
Centimeters?
I did not
Inches?
achieve. No,
Millimeters?
squares. It's 5 by 5. Excuse me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So it's
Inches.
25. Did not achieve bingo.
Ah.
I did get a lot of spaces covered, but we're gonna go through right now, and we're gonna guess. You guys are gonna guess if this space was covered.
Okay. Two questions.
Yeah.
Who won, and whoever did win, what did they win?
You only need one answer because me and Marissa had the same card because
They didn't battle.
we only
We
made one.
established
No,
that in
I'm
the
talking
Patreon
about like the
section.
family in general.
What do you mean?
Nobody won in the family. Like nobody got bingo.
No, it's just this one.
No, it's just
card.
me.
It was just this one
fuck.
thing.
No one else did this.
Oh,
I did this all secretly because I was like, oh, they're asking about this. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
No,
I
that would
thought
ruin
this
the
was
game
like
if
a
they were all in on
sick
it.
of fucking
Yeah.
twisted thing. They're the entire family.
Nah,
playing.
Cody's just an asshole,
entire
and he
family
judges
hates
his
each
family.
other.
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
one on
let's
there.
just-
Just, who's the black guy?
All right, so
Okay.
this first
I'm on
one
board.
here.
So we're gonna say you're gonna give us a one, and we're gonna say if it was marked
Whether it
or-
was marked off or not, all right?
Okay.
How's married life?
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
definitely
that's
that
for
was-
sure.
It was the first one asked.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
yes.
is.
I mean, it's 1 year. You guys got married.
Yeah.
Wait,
right?
so
Sense.
you
Yeah.
got married after last Thanksgiving?
We got married right before Thanksgiving last year,
Oh.
but we were out on our honeymoon. during
Oh, so you didn't you
Thanksgiving.
missed that
right.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, you-
and
yeah.
now you're like, okay, how's married
Yeah.
life? Yeah,
Christmas plans?
I don't know. That's a toss up.
That's
Keep in
very
mind, guys, I come from a divorced family, which means we got to figure out what we're going to do for Christmas every year.
Who
Who am I gonna go to?
He's trying to
Tricking
throw,
us.
he's trying to throw us on
I'll
the right
say-
path. Look at he's enjoying his wine though.
I will say yes, they did ask.
I don't think so.
They did not.
Ah,
They did not.
damn it.
I think they're more worried about Thanksgiving now than they were Christmas later.
How are the cats?
Definitely. Marissa's
Yes.
a super cat person.
You know, I thought this one was a guarantee.
No,
They did not
No.
ask about
Wow.
the cats.
Care
I was a
about
little
cats.
offended, to be honest with you.
Wow.
This is a trick, and then instead of saying cats, how are the kids?
No, we had that as an
Okay,
option
as an
too.
option?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wait, does this family have cats?
No,
Dogs.
not
so
the particular house that I was at, but
Oh,
people in
so-
the family do have cats.
So if you don't care about, if you don't have cats, you don't care about them.
Yeah, it's
Max,
true.
how many people would you say roughly were there?
At that one, there was like 20 or something.
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
That's pretty small.
Yeah.
And a percentage of whites. How many?
99,
99%.
98,
What's the
98%.
1%?
Yeah, I'm not. How's work? How's
Oh,
work is
the
the next
1%.
square.
Yeah, work is that's a given.
How was work? Yeah.
Upset, not asked.
Whoa,
Whoa!
they don't care about you.
You'll
Work.
realize because there's variations of this question later on that you will see.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
so they might. They might.
This one is a bit of a tricky one. Planning on going back to school?
I don't think so. But let me ask you some questions.
Oh, okay.
Has it been brought up before that you guys? Because
Yes.
you and
It's
Marissa
been brought up before.
You and Marissa both have bachelor's degrees.
We both go to college. We went to college. Yeah.
Okay. How many people
Wait,
that
so you
were?
don't have a bachelor's degree, Cody?
I have a bachelor's.
Okay.
How many people that were at your Thanksgiving party?
Yeah.
Went to your graduation.
Only two.
I don't think a lot because
I think
You
out
can
of that
only invite so
particular
many
party,
people.
out of that party, it was
Like
only
your
my
dad and
my
brother?
dad and my stepmom. I want to say. Oh no, three if you count my brother. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no.
I don't.
Okay.
I'll say no.
Wait,
Not
going
asked.
back. Not
No,
asked.
yeah,
No,
sorry.
no,
I
no,
was
no,
jumping
no,
ahead
no.
there. Any Black Friday shopping?
Oh, okay. Those go somewhere. Any black people, please.
Any black friends
Please,
at all,
somebody.
Cody? Definitely.
yeah, I would
that's
say-
that goes hand in hand. Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
It was marked down.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so far you have two,
We have two so far marked down.
but not in a row.
Not in a row. Did not get a bingo row.
That'd be great. Like if you did get bingo in the middle of Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh,
you're just
I was prepared to yell it out. The
And you're
only,
like-
only other person that was in on it was my brother, and he was laughing every time I was marking
and
it.
you're like, Chet,
Yeah, yeah.
you asked this question. Ryan, you asked
Yeah.
this question.
Chet.
Cliff, you asked me about my podcast.
God damn it, Todd.
Moving on.
Okay.
What'd you do for your anniversary?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, 'cause
that's
it-
so fresh.
It just came up.
It just happened. Yeah.
That was asked.
Okay.
Okay.
You should be offended if that wasn't.
Yeah.
asked.
Yeah.
That was definitely asked.
What are some good movies out?
I
Keep in
think
mind
so.
they know where I work.
I think so because they know you're the movie guy.
Yeah.
I'll say no.
I'll say
I
yeah.
don't really have it.
It was not. It was
Oh,
not
they
asked.
don't
I
care.
thought that was a guarantee.
I
Yeah.
guess there's no.
This is fun.
yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
This is great.
How was your drive?
Oh,
no. Wait,
See-
where was the location?
This was in Lake Forest,
like
What the fuck is that?
Orange County,
Yeah, that's
Oh, that's
next
not
to
bad.
like Irvine.
That's not bad. That's,
It was like an hour drive.
hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like your dad would have asked you that, or at least your stepmom.
I don't
know your
think-
stepmom, but
I don't think
nor do I
so.
really know your dad either. But
I really don't know your family. at
yeah, I
all.
don't know your family
I just
at
know
all.
they're white. That's all.
White people ask about
Yeah,
the
they don't
drives
care,
all the time.
They don't
Yeah.
care. Oh, yeah, like what you do when you drive? You listen to an audiobook?
You guys hear that Jason Aldean album? All right.
I say no.
I'll say
no.
yes.
I say no.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
It was asked. It was
How
asked.
did
You guys probably got there late.
We got there first, actually.
Oh,
yeah, because I'm a
okay.
good planner. Do you watch The Voice?
I think yes because
Which is my favorite question on this.
that's
podcast.
so specific that it
That
has
is
to be
very
brought
specific.
up.
My parents watch The Voice.
I wrote this down because they ask this every year at every single gathering.
Oh, then I'm gonna say no because they didn't. This is gonna
They
be
did
upset.
not ask it this
Whoa.
year. I was
Whoa.
stunned. I
I
could not
wonder-
believe they didn't ask it
Are
this
they-
year.
Wonderful.
They don't like Kelly Clarkson
I
or
want to
what?
go to your next Thanksgiving and
Oh, it's-
document
it's so-
everything.
it's so bad.
This is great.
How's the movie industry?
Oh Jesus!
I get that one all
That
the
is
time.
such like an ignorant. Yes, I'll say
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think so.
Not this time.
Oh,
Not this time. They did not.
Because
Movies.
I think they asked him before, and Cody's like, "I'm not in the movie industry." And
Yeah.
he
Well,
gives him like
that's always what I have to say.
My
Yeah,
grandma
yeah.
always asked me the same thing. She's like, "How's the movies going? You making any movies
Exactly.
anytime soon?"
Yeah, you know what's up.
Yeah.
Or she'll say, "You're on a televised event. It was on YouTube." Grandma."
and they're like, "You should be on SNL."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, let me call. Let me call them right
Lauren.
now." Yeah,
That's a great idea. Do you like your new place?
I think so because you just moved
Just
like the
moved
week
in.
ago
Yeah.
when you had that Mario party without us.
I did. It was fun. That was asked. That was asked. Next one here was the centerpiece in the board. Would bring it all together.
Yeah.
What's a podcast?
I would say
I say no because it's been asked so many times before.
Every year they ask it.
Yeah. What do you think?
damn. I guess it all depends of knowing your father and stepmother
As well as you do.
as well as I
Wait,
do.
can I ask a question?
Marty,
Yeah.
your dad,
Your dad's name
Greg.
Marty?
Greg.
Oh,
Pretty white name. Yeah.
Greg
Gregory.
Sampson.
Yeah.
Your stepmom's name is
Greg Johnson.
Lisa.
Ashley.
Lisa.
Damn.
Lisa Marie?
No.
Oh, I got a
so-
couple. There's a couple Maries in my family.
Yeah. Was there any new guests that weren't there last year through
I don't know
marriage.
because I was also not there last
Oh,
year.
yeah, last year.
Yeah.
So
From the
Prior year.
Thanksgiving before that, I'll say sure.
there's new people
Yeah,
that
I didn't see the previous.
were
year.
you introduced to new people?
No.
Oh,
No,
then
I'm
then
sorry.
I'll
I say no then
Yeah.
because
Okay.
everyone knows that you don't know what a podcast is.
Okay, it was not asked. It was
Yeah,
not asked.
there you go.
Yeah. How was Ireland?
Yeah.
Now keep in mind this was over a year ago.
Well, you missed the last Thanksgiving though.
I
the
did,
last
though.
Missed last
I did, though.
Thanksgiving.
Do you think that I saw them after that though?
Did you see them for Christmas?
Did I?
Wait, that last Christmas?
Yeah.
I don't know. How does
Do you
how
guys
does-
do Easter?
Yeah. I mean, we hang out for all the
All this- okay.
various
All
holidays.
all the white holidays?
Yeah, yeah.
Then I will say no because I think that's too far.
Christopher Columbus Day.
Mm. It's not a good holiday.
I would
We
say
get the day off.
I would say yes.
Wasn't he a Spaniard?
Chris Columbus?
Yeah.
He's from not
He's probably
America.
from there, but
Okay, never
yeah.
mind.
I would say yes. They asked.
It was asked. How was
Yeah.
Ireland? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was it that asked?
It was my
Aunt
stepmom's
Peru?
brother,
Okay.
who I learned had gone to Ireland a couple years before we did. So it was kind of nice. It was a fun conversation.
Richard.
Rob.
Oh,
Close. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Why don't you guys get a house?
Oh yeah, that was
Which is
asked.
one that I keep getting fucking asked, and I'm losing my mind about it
See,
because
he's
it's so
try-
easy to get
May
a
I?
house.
Yeah, go for it. And Cody, want some more wine? I think I don't know. I don't know how your family is. They're all pushy about like owning rather than renting.
Oh.
It's a white thing. What?
White. That's funny. That's really funny.
Did that go over your head?
What? Owning rather.
I'll tell you
than-
about it after the show.
Okay.
Slavery. All right.
Oh,
It's the joke we were going for there, Brian.
I missed that because I'm not white.
Yes or no on the house question?
I say yes. Because they
the house.
Why don't you guys get a house?
Yeah, because I think you would have said, "Oh, we just moved into another apartment," and then they would have said,
Yeah,
why not
there
a
you go.
house?"
Yeah.
That's solid thinking.
I think so. It wasn't asked.
Oh,
It wasn't
shit!
asked.
They
Even
know
as
you're-
you were building up to it.
They
I
know
knew.
your
All right.
finance. They know the movie industry's down.
Yep.
They know your finances are down. You can't afford a house right now in this
Yeah.
market.
Moving on here, we have 10 left, guys.
Oh shit! This is great.
Yeah.
How are the Bucks doing this year? They know I'm a Buccaneers fan.
I know
They ask every year.
Your brother wouldn't ask.
Is
that.
anyone else a Bucks fan?
No.
Then I would say no.
Your
because-
dad, knowing Steve, he
My
would
dad's
ask you this.
a Raiders fan.
How's that possible?
Yeah.
The LA Raiders when he was.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
that,
yeah,
that
yeah.
makes sense.
Relax.
He's like, he grew up in Oakland.
I say no.
I'll say yes.
No.
Damn
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Where do you live?
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
that was
'Cause
it.
if-
That was
if-
it.
They asked how the drive was, right?
Yeah.
So they
yeah.
asked where you live.
Where do you
yeah.
live? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you want to live?
That's kind of like presumptuous.
Where
like
do
you
you
don't
want
want
to
to live where
This is designed with in mind that this would be asked after they ask about the drive and asking how like my drive to work would be or something like that or something. You know,
I'll say no. That's kind of like a hopeful answer.
Well, if
Like,
they don't
where
care,
would you like to live?
but if they don't care about you're buying a house,
like where do you want to live / settle down? I guess
Yeah,
is
because if
the-
they say,
but they didn't ask about the house though.
but they asked about his drive. Where do you live?
Oh, okay.
Where would you like to live?
I'll
Like,
say
oh, you-
I'll say no.
Because I'm thinking. I was like, yeah, because Cody says, yeah, my drive to work is about an hour 20. It's like, oh wow, that's really far. It's like,
Where
yeah,
would
it's
you
further.
want-
Where would you like to live? In Burbank.
But then if they
Pasadena.
ask that, they'll be like, "Why don't you think about buying a house?"
Yep.
Oh fuck!
Guys, think about this. Think
so
about the
they said no.
logic. Think about the white logic.
Owning, renting.
All this white noise. Okay, fine. I'll say no.
They did not ask that question.
Yeah, there you go.
What shows are you watching?
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone is on a Netflix show or a
Yeah.
Hulu or something.
Yeah,
it's
that's
pretty good. Yeah, even my family yesterday, they were talking about like Mayans and all this shit.
Yeah, this question wasn't asked.
Oh!
They didn't ask
But
it.
what was brought up, which made me laugh out loud, is like my dad walked up and he's like, "Did you guys see the trailer for the new season of Daredevil?" I'm like, "Season 4?" He's like, No, season 3. I just saw it on TV. The commercials on TV. It's coming out soon. I'm like, Dad, it's been out for like a month. Man.
Wait, so
He's like,
season 4?
No,
is
season
out?
3 is out.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, season 4 is already coming out. What the hell?
Ah.
And then he felt foolish.
Did they ask about This Is Us?
No.
Nobody asked.
Surprisingly,
Oh.
normally I bond with my dad and my stepmom about This Is Us. I'm
Oh,
like, man, do you
wow.
guys watch that shit? All
They're
right.
like, no, it's too white.
Yeah.
Too white.
Here's a big one. Any kids soon?
Yeah,
Yeah, for
definitely,
sure.
Definitely.
This
Absolutely.
is a slam dunk.
Yeah.
It wasn't asked.
Oh, wow.
Stunner.
They've given up.
Stunner, this was not asked.
Really?
I could not believe
I
it.
should have asked questions before.
Who's like
Yeah.
the one that always asks it?
Yeah, did
An
you-
aunt?
It's someone different every time.
Really?
Yeah, it's the whole family.
Is your
usually.
because knowing Steve, he'd be like, when am I going to be a grandpa?
Yeah, exactly.
Greg. Yeah.
I was like, who's Steve?
Yeah.
Wait.
The one who
can-
who asked the most, I
Yeah.
will say, is my mom, and I had Thanksgiving with my dad's side of the family this
Yeah.
year,
Ah.
so there was that. That might have contributed.
Are your grandparents still with us?
Yes,
And they were at the party?
they were not.
Okay,
Yeah,
see,
they were
that's
not
a
there.
grandparent's
Mhm.
question.
Yeah,
When am I going to be a great? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Or your brother. When am I going to be a cool uncle? It's like, shut up, Dalen.
you got that name right.
Yeah. I know your brothers. Dalen and Tyler.
There you go.
Todd.
Blank for a second.
This one,
Tyler, Todd.
Todd.
don't be confused initially, but what's your mom up to? Now, this could refer to my mom, who, again, divorced
Divorced.
parents. This
Or
could be
Marissa's
referring to
mom.
Marissa's mom, is what we were going for.
But why
there.
are her parents divorced?
No.
So why would they ask her mom but not her father?
That's a good question, Brian.
Do they hate his father?
Ooh,
Her
maybe they
father?
Marissa.
Did they screw up in a business deal?
David's a very
Conan?
nice man.
Business deal.
Oh my God, it gets worse as it goes on.
No, it doesn't, Cody, because you're mixing Pacifico and wine, Cody. That's why.
That's very true.
It was so bad.
Okay, we're gonna pour some more in there too.
No, we're not.
Okay, let's see.
Wait, how
I
is
imagine. Okay, just divorce aside, I would imagine everyone gets along. We're all adults here. We're all adults
it's all
here.
fine.
So like,
What is?
What's your mom up
is-
to?
Does Marissa's mom do something of note?
ooh,
What do you mean? Oh, she's
What?
very friendly with everybody. Everyone loves Marissa's mom.
Oh,
Okay.
they know. Okay,
Yeah.
then,
but
then I
not,
say,
but not
yeah.
her dad.
Everyone loves Marissa's dad as well.
Okay,
I'm
it's
saying
just the
Marissa's
moms.
mom is more outgoing.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
How's your mom doing?
What does? First of all, what does your mom do? What does
What's
Marissa's?
your mom up to? Is what it is.
I know, but
Oh.
I'm just saying. What does your mom do? And what does Marissa's mom do? Moms.
Like for work?
Yeah.
Well, Marissa's mom, I believe, is retired.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
and
Shout out to you.
my mom works in the mortgage.
That's good money.
Damn it.
That's good 401k benefits.
It's white.
That's really white. That's Landlord.
Can I read off your text yesterday that we had yesterday?
We'll get there at the end of this.
Okay,
At the end
okay,
of this.
so I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
I say yes because they always. That's when like the conversation is ended and they're like, so how's your mom going?
Yeah, yeah.
Your
Or
mom-
Greg's really drunk. He's like, "How's your mom doing?"
My dad did have some wine last night.
Zinfandel.
It looked like that. It was not asked.
Oh wow,
no love.
Your family doesn't care about.
Backing off that. What's your family doing for Thanksgiving? This was directed towards probably Marissa. Her family.
Then I'd say no if they don't ask what your mom's up to.
No, I'll say that. I'll say they substituted the what's your family doing for Thanksgiving
logic.
because she's there. They're thinking, oh, she's here with us and our family.
What's your family doing?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving night.
Not
It
us.
was not asked.
Damn it.
No, Cody's families they don't care about other people.
No.
What do you do for work?
I'd say no.
Yes.
I'd say no.
I say yes.
Because
That's almost kind of innocent. It's like they've asked him before.
they've asked him so many times that
Yeah.
they have to have known by now.
How many years going on is this? They've asked you since you joined Schmoes
Yeah,
and shit?
basically. Yeah.
2015.
What is it that you
14?
do?
14.
I would say yeah, because that's a little bit more innocent. It's like you've told me this before, but I'm going to ask you again so I get further knowledge about it.
I don't think so.
They did ask.
Oh.
And it was one of the most awkward conversations.
What did
I
you
was just
say?
Explaining, I'm like, it's kind of like a sports center. Imagine that, but like for movie news and TV news and stuff like that. I'm like behind the cameras, clicking all the buttons. And stuff like that.
I think the easiest
Yeah.
go-to is like, oh, I work in production.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do they know what YouTube is?
Yeah, I lead off with that. I'm like
Oh.
I'm like a video editor / tech director for a YouTube channel, and they're like,
YouTube channel. Yeah.
okay,
Throw out tech director, they'd be like, oh.
yeah, no, yeah, that sounds nice.
So like, oh, want to buy a house?
Dude, there was a conversation about buying a house and how difficult it is now.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and they were all talking about how easy they had it. I'm like, yeah, do you guys have fucking easy?
Yeah. Your $30,000 house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my parents told me, or a quick side note,
Yeah.
when they first had me and they first lived in a condo,
Yeah.
$700
Like a month.
Own the
to
car.
rent.
Yeah,
$700.
Oh, you rent? Oh, I guess you could
my
rent.
dad
Yeah.
told me a similar story. Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
700.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Awkwardly explain Patreon. This is not a question. This is just where I would awkwardly have to explain
Yes.
Patreon.
No, but it would have to have come up though.
I mean, if they ask about my job,
But you don't.
then I'll tell them about.
He
I
would have
might
had
tell
to
them
brought
about
up.
this.
We do this thing called, because I've done this before, where it's like I've tried to explain, where like
Yeah.
it's like, how's work going? Like, oh, I'm cool. I'm doing this thing called Patreon. I'm like, oh, what's that? It's like,
I would say no. Cody's not very talkative, so he doesn't give
That's
more
true.
information than's
Yeah.
needed.
Yeah.
They didn't ask what a podcast was, so he
Yes.
doesn't have to explain what a Patreon
unless
is.
his brother asked him in a group of people.
He's like, hey, fuckhead,
Yeah.
explain what a
This guy's got
Patreon is.
his fucking Patreon here. Huh?
Hey, nerd.
I'll go
Oh,
the
Chet.
I'll go the other side. I'll say yes.
They did not ask
no.
about this. They did not ask about it. I did have to explain this to my dad a few weeks ago, and that was one of the worst conversations I've ever had.
Wait, people give you money to?
Like, I just explained everything, and it was just dead silence for 15 seconds. It was
Wait,
like,
on
okay.
the phone? Or?
Yeah, it was on the phone.
Oh, you can't do it on the phone.
Yeah, you gotta show them the numbers.
Yeah, it was
show them all that money.
All right. We have one more.
Okay.
Any plans to travel?
I'll say yes. That's a very white question. They're allowed to travel. They have the benefits and the money to do so.
Yeah.
I would say yes.
stability.
I would say yes.
I'll say no.
It was asked.
Ah.
It was asked by a white person. Yeah. Mhm. Confirmed. That was Thanksgiving bingo, guys.
You going to Venice Beach?
I did not win bingo, but it was a lot of fun to do. I'm going
what
to do
was
it
the-
again for Christmas.
What was
a
the
good one.
closest that you got? How many squares?
Closest I got was within 2. If I would have gotten, there's a few that I was within 2 on. If I would have gotten Christmas plans, what's your family doing for Thanksgiving? How are the Bucks doing? How's the movie industry? Planning on going back to school? What's a podcast?
Just gotta rearrange it.
If only they
Yeah.
cared about other families.
Yeah.
Now for
man.
Christmas, is
If
Christmas
only they weren't so self-centered. all the time.
is Christmas worse, better?
I don't know. It's gonna be a different family for Christmas, so I'll
Yes.
have to rearrange the board.
What do you guys
Yeah.
do? Do you go to your mom's side now?
This one we're gonna be going to Marissa's side of the family.
Oh, Marissa's.
Yeah, because my mom just moved out of state, so I can't go to that one.
Oh, how
Yeah.
was the drive?
It's not good. Mom, it was a 14-hour drive.
She moved out of state?
She moved to Idaho.
Oh, whoa.
for
Oh,
Is
work.
it 14 hours?
I don't know. I
Oh,
have
I was
absolutely
gonna
no
say,
idea
that's
what the
actually
drive
good
is.
timing.
Yeah, I don't know.
so you're going to go to Marissa's?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a smaller get-together though.
Yeah. No,
So
do you
I'm
guys do Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Christmas
See?
Eve is at my dad's side of the
Okay.
family.
Oh, you're going back
yeah.
over there.
Yeah, so
Wow.
we might. Yeah, maybe I'll try that one again.
Yeah,
Because that's all. Yeah, that might be more fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Christmas. I feel like it's easier for traveling.
there's
with
more
different
topics of
families.
conversations on Christmas Eve. I would say,
Yeah.
for
What's
the
different?
board.
What else is
Just
different?
less people on Christmas.
Ah.
So there's more
Also-
people on Christmas Eve.
Closer to the new
Oh.
year. What did you get?
Yeah.
What did he get you? What did she
Yeah.
get him?
Yeah.
Is there a baby on the way?
Yeah, stuff like that.
New year, new you.
New year, new you.
Any reservation?
Okay. You guys gonna renew your vowels
Yeah, vowels.
after a year? All right, that was
Yeah,
great.
that was
that
that.
was
Mhm.
quite delightful.
Yeah,
You know what made that experience so much better?
the wine.
The fucking wine,
Ugh.
Brian.
Wine.
Ugh.
I think
wine.
I want us to drink wine every
It's
single
good
time
wine.
now. This
It's
is
good.
great. This is wonderful. We need to have somebody like Makuga would be great. Just have,
Does
put
he like
Makuga
wine?
Yeah, I think Makuga loves. Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah,
does
yeah.
like
Have a
wine.
wine night
Just
without me.
anyone that's an adult, just have him
Yeah.
on a show where we drink wine
Anyone that
together.
doesn't eat off the kids menu.
I don't
still
eat
eat
off the fucking kids menu, Brian.
I still eat off.
Yeah, so do I. Good toys.
I was at a wedding like a month ago, and it was at a winery. So everyone's talking about, oh, we should come here for wine tasting. I was like, yeah, that sounds so much fun. And I'm just like, yeah, let's do that.
I've never been to a
do that,
wine
guys.
tasting, but
It's a white thing.
I think yeah, for sure.
It
Let's
sounds
get a
fun,
limo
though.
and have people drive us around while we drink wine.
Oh, you guys get limos?
No, that's what they do.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't do this shit.
There's like no hangovers either.
There's a little bit.
Like a tiny
Yeah,
bit, but
but-
not nearly as bad.
But the drunkenness is like
It could be.
it's like smooth.
it's smooth, but it sneaks up on you.
Yeah,
It
that's
can
it.
sneak up on you a little bit.
Yeah.
Like when you're with a Pacifico, as Cody is drinking.
Yeah, it's
you
quite
just-
good.
You just get like sloppy drunk.
No, not with beer.
With beer, like
If you have like a lot of beer,
an
you
overabundance
can.
of beer, you get like
Sure.
sloppy
It's
drunk.
the same thing with wine.
Wine, you get like chill. Like, you just
Chill.
smoked a joint.
Smoke a
Is
joint.
wine like the weed equivalent?
Talk
Yeah,
about-
we're
yeah,
talking about
pretty
it.
much is,
Right,
yeah.
Talk about politics.
You watch.
Like, I don't like his policy. I agree with you.
Did that happen at your? Did that happen?
No, but that's so funny because that is what people do. Yeah, it's funny.
yeah.
It's good. It's relatable.
Yeah, there you go.
I just think forgetting Star Marshall were like the bottles of wine, like the empty bottles just go
Yeah.
into the bucket thing. Good movie.
Oh, speaking of forgetting Sir Marshall, I'm going to be in Hawaii by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
A week from less
Yeah.
than a week.
Yeah, a couple. As we're recording this, Monday. So
Yeah.
2 or
Yeah.
3 days.
Oh shit.
Have fun out there, buddy.
Yeah, I'll try not to get eaten by a shark.
I don't think you
no.
will.
Ken scared me.
Yeah.
Why he told a story about
Told
it?
a story on the show about someone getting eaten in Maui by a shark.
Oh, like
Then
murder.
I told a story shortly after where I saw a shark in Maui.
Oh,
Yeah.
you saw it. I've never
I didn't
seen
see
one.
one.
in person.
We got called in from a snorkeling thing, and because there
It
was
is-
a shark out there.
It is country because I do want to swim with a shark. Like
Yeah.
I want to go to one of those things, like,
Yeah.
whether it's a cage or you just jump out in the water and swim with sharks.
They're
you
like
know.
trained sharks.
yeah. I'm down to do the trained sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With laser beams on.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
yeah.
I'm down for that. But as of now, there's no plans for that. So
Ah.
I won't swim off too far from the beach near our place.
Have you checked your weight
Yeah.
at all? Have you gained weight?
No, I'm actually the same.
Oh, you just like
I
evened out?
lost 1 pound
Oh, there you go.
and then I gained it back.
Is this the last one of November? The last
Yeah.
show?
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Do we need to weigh it then, or do we
I
wait
haven't
till the
done
first
any
one
of
of December?
We can do it right now.
I'm full of wine though.
Okay, we'll wait. We'll do the next one.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
We can do the next
Dehydrate
one.
next
But
week.
I think.
Are you out the next one?
No. I'll be back that Monday.
Okay.
For
Okay.
us to record.
Oh, we can do next Monday.
Yeah. I'll
Cool.
be tired as fuck, but.
Yeah.
Fuck it!
Okay.
What airport? LAX.
LAX, yeah.
Oh,
So
that's,
sorry.
that's far.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a bitch, but whatever. It was funny though because it's for my mom's birthday, and so my dad's treating her like a queen, and he was like, yeah, we got upgraded to first class, and I was
Oh,
just like,
shit.
oh, I thought you already got first class. You didn't get it for her already? It's her birthday, whatever.
Whoa, you guys get first class? It must be
Well, my
nice
dad flies a lot too,
to be
so
rich
he's
and white.
no, but my dad flies a lot, and he's got a lot of miles.
Never had first class.
I've never had
I've
first
never
class
had
either.
first class
Yeah.
either.
Mhm.
But his boss is white.
Neither has anyone in my family. Just want to point that out.
But it was funny though. He's like, I
We're
also
equals.
He's
Yeah.
like, I also got an extra, extra seat on first class if one of you guys wanted it. So it between
With your mom?
so it'd be like my mom and dad, and they got one more first class
Ah.
thing. So it could either be me, Amber, or my brother. And I was like, fucking give it to me.
You're gonna leave Amber and
She
coach?
would leave me in a heartbeat
Well, yeah.
for first class, but we didn't end up taking it. So
Oh, it's already been established. That
Yeah,
yeah. You should stay back with your
I
girlfriend.
don't. Oh, I am going to stay
Yeah.
back. That's part of the joke.
I mean,
though.
why would you even think that of leaving there?
Yeah.
I don't even understand.
No. So we were all sitting together, me, her, and my brother.
Ooh.
Ryan's gonna sit sitting right in the middle. I won't
Nice.
even sit next to Amber. Screw it. I'll take the aisle or the window.
Are you an aisle or a window?
I love
person?
the aisle because I pee a lot, so I don't
I
like. yeah.
don't, so I kind of like the window in that aspect. But if, in the rare case I do have to get up, it's terrifying. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh God. I'm so sorry.
Because then
Yeah.
I'll hold it and be like, I'm sorry, like I have to
Yeah.
go right now. And can you move in this tiny little compartment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it'll be something. I don't like flying. It's the only thing.
Oh,
Not that bad.
I'm not a flyer.
Take some, not Ambien. Not Ambien.
Xanax.
Xanax.
NyQuil.
Jesus Christ. No, you can't
Not
take,
mixed together.
You can't take liquids.
Oh,
or,
no.
you, or they have the, they have the
The
pills.
pills.
Yeah, they got the pill one.
You can do that.
Maybe have some. Maybe I'll have a glass of wine on the
There
plane.
you
Take
go. glass of wine,
Yeah, they
yeah.
got those.
And be like, we're going down. Well, I'm going down with style.
I'm trying to think of a joke. I can't think of a joke right now. Like redness? Like, I think-
Redness? Question mark.
Fill up that glass, bitch.
Yeah.
Well,
Whoa.
you guys are,
Wine
whoa.
crowd don't call each
Whoa.
other bitches.
Oh, okay.
The Pacifico crowd might call each
Hey,
other
no, we
do you want-
respectfully just toast each other. Right?
toast each other
You're
with
cool.
beers.
Yeah.
You want it? You want that other beer in there? It's a
No, the
Corona.
The other beer that's not a Pacifico.
He doesn't like Corona.
I mean, I'm already. Yeah, I'll do it.
I get
yeah.
it for you.
You got it. All right.
Yeah, I got sweetie. It's fine.
In the meanwhile, Brian, did you ever watch 8th Grade?
I want to see
I
it
saw it the other day.
for the first time.
It's fantastic.
I hear good.
It's
I
really
hear
good.
great things.
Now, I know
It's
you're
by your buddy
thinking-
Bo Burnham.
I was gonna get there, Brian.
Sorry to-
I was gonna say, hey, you may be like Cody, you're biased because you're a Bo Burnham fan. Yes.
Yeah.
But it's still a good
Obviously.
movie. Hold on, let me down this. Hold on.
I heard he was getting flack because you. It's like how can
getting fat?
no flack?
Oh,
How can this guy write the story of a teenage girl?
Yeah, I understand that, but it's also gotten great reviews.
Yeah.
And people have related to it
So it works
all around the country. So I get it. I've related to this movie more than a lot of things this year, and I'm
No,
not even a teenage girl.
Not anymore.
Surprisingly.
not anymore.
Yeah.
No, but I related to Lady Bird so much.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but
is this-
Greta Gerwig?
What?
She read it, right?
No, but I'm saying
did.
like the protagonist of Lady Bird is a white
Yeah.
woman.
I think you just got to relate to the. It's
Circumstances.
just relating
Yeah,
to
the
growing up. You know,
yeah.
that's the same idea, and it's a great movie. You guys should check it out.
I don't think coming of age stories matters whether or not. I mean,
Man
I
and
think
woman.
it matters to certain people as long as the story is telling something.
Yeah.
I don't see the gender. It's just it's all there, really.
What happened, Cody?
God.
He doesn't like it.
I don't like Corona either.
Well, now you're doing wine, Corona, and Pacifico.
Can we pour
don't
you
know.
some more and see what's better, wine and Pacifico or wine and Corona?
Could we do like a quarter shot?
Yeah.
Quarter, not even a half.
It's Cody's way of saying
I
he
won't
likes
pour
it.
you that much.
He wants more.
I
So
don't want more.
how did you see 8th Grade? Was it on a like you
It was
rented
a
it?
Black Friday sale for $2 to rent.
Yeah,
to rent.
On,
That's not that bad.
what do you rent on Amazon or something?
No, just the PlayStation Store.
I do.
I
Amazon
should
a
rent
lot.
some. Yeah.
I would imagine it's on Amazon.
Oh, actually,
now.
that one was Amazon. I'm sorry. That one was Amazon.
Liar!
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta see
need
it.
to
It's
watch
worth
that
it's worth watching.
Yeah, it's
There's a
great.
few on there, like 8th Grade, Sorry to Bother You. I need
That's
to
a good one.
watch too. Yeah, I need to catch up before the end of the year.
The guy in from Sorry to Bother You is great. He's in Hill House, and he gave a great monologue in Hill House.
Oh, which one?
He's
Oh.
not part of the family. He's,
No, that's not the same guy.
he's the Dudley.
Are you thinking of Stephen Root from
It's
Sorry
not
to Bother
Stephen
You?
Root.
It's the
That's-
Sorry to Bother You isn't either?
That's not
I totally
Stephen
thought
Root.
that was Stephen
No,
Root.
it's not.
This whole time.
Yeah.
Wow.
It looks just like the
He
guy,
does,
but
yeah.
It's not him.
Okay.
Oh,
interesting.
you're talking about the caretaker guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
gives that long
That's
ass
a
monologue.
beautiful fucking scene.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it
or-
just keeps going on him. Yeah.
And it stays with him. And
Yeah.
sometimes it'll cut back to Henry Thomas, but it'll go
Yeah.
back to him.
Yeah.
But it
That's
was like,
good.
fuck, this is like freaking forever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the same. It's not Stephen Root.
It's not. Okay.
But it's like, this is telemarketing.
I totally thought he was in Sorry to Bother You. That's crazy.
Let me look it up.
Crazy.
Let me verify
Huh.
this. I don't like being wrong.
I would have gotten that question wrong. Interesting.
I still need to see that one too. Can I get your digital download code for that?
For Crazy Rich Asians?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Has Amber seen it?
No,
Oh.
she doesn't like it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, we haven't seen it yet.
I think it's impossible to hate that movie. It's just such a fun,
It's
like,
like-
it makes you happy.
Yeah,
You know?
and
It's
like,
just,
or
they
for
drink
people-
wine in it. you
For
know?
people who don't see, I have a Blu-ray of Crazy Rich Asians instead of Tag right now.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this movie.
Yeah, it's good.
I need to see it. Yeah,
And it's
I really
like
want to.
in a movie, in like, there's either like superhero movies or like super depressing, like Call Me by Your Name or like Moonlight. Like this movie's just like a fun movie.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot about that with Green Book.
It's a fun movie.
I hear it's just like a feel good movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I always go back to Eddie the Eagle. That was like the feel good movie of the year. Nothing goes wrong.
Viggo Mortensen.
Did you know Dexter Fletcher or whatever, Bohemian guy, directed that?
You mean
Eddie-
Bryan Singer?
No, Eddie the Eagle.
I know. He directed that?
Yeah, Dexter Fletcher.
Really?
hmm
Oh, okay.
Wait,
And he's doing the Elton John movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's playing Elton John?
Taron
Taron Egerton.
Eddie the Eagle.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Eddie the Eagle. That's a good one.
It's a good
It's
one.
really good.
I like that
Him
one.
and Hugh Jackman. Like nothing goes wrong.
It's
like
just a good story.
There's stuff
Makes you
that
feel all warm
happens,
and
but-
fuzzy inside.
Yeah,
That's like
you know?
Chef. Like Chef, there's
Oh,
yeah.
there's no conflict. It's
No.
just, it just happens.
There's like moments where like
Yeah.
him and the dad fight for a second, but
Yeah.
then they just get back together, and then you just get really hungry watching the movie.
Hungry.
Hungry.
You hungry, big boy?
I get hungry
He
all the
gets so
time.
hung.
Yeah. You hungry, big girl?
Robert Longstreet is in Hill House and Sorry to Bother You.
Wow.
Oh,
He
wow.
looks exactly like Steve.
He actually
Yeah.
looks like
Wow.
Michael Stuhlbarg in Call Me by Your Name.
Yeah.
He looks like the dad.
But
Which, weirdly
he's
enough,
great.
Stuhlbarg in that movie kind of looked like Robin Williams.
Like in
He-
Good Will Hunting, Rob.
Yeah, like a
he
Good Will
played
Hunting.
because he had the beard
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
that long monologue at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking monologue.
Did that hit you? I feel
That
like
hit
it
me.
didn't hit me.
Oh, it hit me. Yeah.
'Cause-
Because then even, like, spoilers. No.
Well, Cody hasn't seen
It's
it.
okay.
No, it's like at
It's
the
the
end
least
because
of my
like
problems right now.
Amber, Amber and I were talking about the movie
Wash this
afterwards.
Stop
down with two
mixing
things that I hate.
wine and
I
Corona.
can't have this taste in my mouth right now.
juxtaposition.
Okay?
We're
I
trying
need
to
to
see.
wash
God.
it down with something.
Because we were talking about it at the end. She's like, "Oh my god, that's so sad." We're like, "Well, no, it's sad, but also it's incredibly uplifting because his parents accept him."
See, I guess.
You know, but
Oh,
but,
I knew
but
that. I knew that happened.
Yeah, there was a
Okay.
big monologue
Okay,
where it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you are going to be who you are.
Yeah.
This is what, like.
Apparently, in the book, this is actually in the book thing. It fast forwards in time, and like Timothy Chalamet, the white
Chalamet.
kid, ends up seeing him 40 years later.
Ah.
But he's like moved on and he's had family and kids and stuff. So it kind of, but he didn't want to
See-
meet the family and kids.
I guess. I didn't understand. It's a spoiler. I'll get into spoilers.
It's okay.
You don't care if I
I
spoil
don't
it?
care. Yeah.
Call me by your name and I'll call you by yours. That was weird.
The
I
fuck
didn't-
does that mean?
Oh.
That's what I didn't get either. I was like, what is that? Like, why is that a thing?
That
And
was
I
just
talked
like
about it with
showcasing
RB3.
Showcase RB3.
I talked
Oh.
about it like
He talk about movies with RB3 if he wants to. Okay.
It's
Doesn't
true.
have to only talk about movies with you. All right,
Okay,
guys.
all right.
No, we
All
saw
right.
it around the same time, and I was like, "What does Call Me by Your Name mean?"
Mm.
And he's like, "Yeah, like the movie's like full of metaphors and full of all these like meanings inside it." And I guess I didn't get it.
I took that as like a lustral, like call me by your name and I'll call you by yours because they do that
Like it's a weird fetish where it's like, hey, I'm be
Yes.
you, you be me.
but then also like it's like an exaggeration of their love for each other.
But
Like they become one, maybe.
I didn't get that.
Maybe.
I thought it was like because Timothy Chalamet is so like meek and like little, like
Yeah.
he wants to be Army Hammer.
I don't know what
Right.
that feels like at all.
Cody, you want to call
Yeah.
everyone else by
Yeah.
your name?
Yeah.
But also like
no,
he's,
but
he's
he's
al-
like he's seeing himself as this guy, like this
Yeah.
beautiful like Army Hammer guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm Army. I don't know his name in the movie.
Army
Oliver.
and Hammer. Yeah.
Oliver
Oliver?
and Elios.
Elios. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a cool name, Elios.
Yeah. Performances were great.
Timothy Chalamet was nominated, right?
Yes.
I believe so.
No,
yeah.
Army Hammer.
Yes.
I don't know if Army Hammer was.
No, Chalamet was. So I don't think Army Hammer was.
But that's why I think people aren't giving him the benefit of the doubt for Beautiful Boy coming out.
Because
Oh.
he
He was
in the one
nominated last year. And like, oh, is this guy just fucking whining and
I
moping
thought
in
that
all
movie
his
was
movies?
still coming out, and then I looked at Showtimes the other day. I'm like, oh shit, that's out! Like
It's
I
been
didn't,
out?
I didn't even know Beautiful Boy's out. It's
Uh,
playing up the street from me.
I wanna see it
select theaters or
I mean, it's playing at the AMC at my
so it's kind of wide.
yeah, it's not
Oh,
like
wow.
yeah.
Okay.
That's another one like I don't want to feel like just down and like depressing while I'm watching like this guy who's addicted to drugs and the family doesn't know what to do with him.
Yeah.
See, that movie sells me on Steve Carell though.
He's a great actor.
He's really good. Like I love the fact because I love when comedic actors go out of their comedic
Did you
range.
see Foxcatcher?
Yes,
That's great.
he's so fucking good.
See
at that
Cody?
one.
I brought it up a couple weeks ago, but watched Seeking a Friend for the End of the World.
Oh
Ah, yeah.
He's so good in that movie.
Is
Yeah.
it? But that's not a comedy.
It's a dark comedy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like it's about the end of the fucking world, but like it's got a lot of heart to it.
Yeah, like
It's
the
a
first
really
time
good
you
one.
see Steve Carell kind of branch out of that outside of The Office is probably Little Miss Sunshine.
Yeah.
And then
Was that out of the? Oh yeah.
yeah, because
Yeah.
he plays like the dick uncle, right?
Yeah.
And
Not the dick uncle.
Oh,
he
but
was
he's
just
just-
he was
he was suicidal. He
Yeah.
was That's
Yeah.
I fucking love that movie.
and he was gay.
Yeah.
yes,
But like
that's what makes him a dick.
no
No, I'm just kidding.
no, but like I don't know like why he was suicidal or something. But if like someone didn't accept him, or his father didn't accept him as gay, or maybe I'm just
In
reading
Little Miss
into it.
Sunshine?
Yeah.
It was or part of the reason was because there's obviously a million reasons why, but there was his ex-boyfriend that he had or something like that. I forget. I haven't seen the movie in a while, but he had an
Yeah.
ex-boyfriend that he ran into later in the movie or something like that. I forget.
That sounds
God damn
familiar.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Greg
But-
Kinnear's great. In that movie.
Like who left him for a more successful writer or something like that. I want to say
Ah.
is what it was, but I can't remember.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
I just remember the scene that breaks my heart is with Paul Dano.
When you realize he's colorblind.
Yeah. Oh, it's so fucking heartbreaking.
In college, I thought it was so cool because my desktop background on my laptop was the scene where he's sitting on the dirt and
With the thing in the background?
Abigail Breslin is like has her hand or arm over him and there's the van in the background.
That was a great
It was
shot.
such a
Film
beautiful
school.
shot.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
such
yeah.
a beautiful shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
pretentious.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good movie though. 2008.
6.
Oh,
Damn it.
2006.
Schmodown.
Dang.
No, but Steve Carell and Foxcatcher is really good.
He's really good.
Channing
at that one.
Tatum's pretty good in it too.
He's really good too.
Yeah.
There's a scene in there where he like breaks the mirror.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, he just goes fucking all out. It's like, oh fuck.
That was another one like it was kind of a dry movie. Like there was no like ups and downs.
It's really slow. I don't think I'll ever see it again.
It was kind of just like
Yeah.
through
Mhm.
line of just like it just happens.
Yeah.
There wasn't like all this stuff until the very
It's
end.
like
when
subtle build
Yeah.
of tension.
That's
And
what-
you're waiting for something to pop like any second.
That's what I felt like with Call Me by Your Name. Like nothing really happens.
Yeah.
Until like okay, I'm waiting for like the climax or like something for like the coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm waiting.
Because they're
for
having
some-
sex.
Yeah.
Peach.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like those
Yeah.
movies. Those movies are hit or miss for me.
Well, Call Me by Your Name was like I feel like an out. Like I feel it was a little too long. I think they could have shortened it. They draw out that because at one point you're just like just fucking make love to each other already. Like you want it to happen
Yeah,
already.
Like you know it's gonna happen.
yeah, if they're just draw it out, and it's satisfying when they do, especially for the characters. But
And then I guess I didn't understand the heartbreak of Ilios. This is a spoiler.
yeah,
I've heard all of this already.
Okay.
Everything you guys have told me so far, I've already known.
Okay.
So if that was the big spoiler, then I guess I know the movie
Yeah.
already. I don't
Well,
know where I
okay,
knew
You
this.
find out that Army Hammer was already had a relationship back home.
Yeah, I think I
or
put those
something.
pieces together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
well, it takes place in the 80s.
Okay.
Coming out
Oh,
and
okay.
being a homosexual at that time wasn't nearly as accepted as it is now. So it's
Uh-huh.
a lot harder. Like there's moments because they don't kiss each other in public. They like look around and then they hold hands just
Yeah.
briefly. And so I think that's part of the issue in that it's essentially a coming of age story with Timothée Chalamet because
Yeah.
he's growing up and he's making love to this young girl that he's kind of like having a thing and he's like learning, not experimenting, but he's learning about himself.
That's what I didn't care for because he was kind of like toying with the woman, with the
Mhm.
girl that he was dating. Like she was really into him.
But he was never satisfied with it.
He was never like, "Oh, I'm not into you."
Yeah.
Or he didn't like straight up say anything to her.
Well, I always took that
kind
as
of toying her along.
like that was like his substitute for it, Like maybe like part of him is thinking like, okay, maybe if I keep doing this, that seems normal. People will accept me for who I am. But at the same time, it's just not really what he wants. Because I take that when they make love to each other, the Timothée Chalamet and the girl, they have sex in like that little room, and he's constantly looking at his watch because he says Armie Hammer will meet him at midnight. That's what he's really looking forward to.
Oh, I don't remember that part.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like really. See, I was playing Pokemon the entire time while watching that shit. So he's like looking at this and like he's actually like fulfilling that. Like even the thing with the peach is like weird as that is.
Didn't that happen in the same room?
Same room later on. They've already
Yeah.
kind of established. They've already had
Yeah.
sex. Him and Armie Hammer for the first time.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. So
Uh.
it's pretty good. It's just a little slow,
It's-
but
it's really-
it's
It's an art house film.
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, yeah. Great music. I love that it's set in Italy. I love that they speak Italian a lot of the movie too.
Yeah.
It's just
The long
Yeah.
takes too, were like he's playing the piano and
Mhm.
Armie Hammer's just in the background.
Amber was like, "Are his fingers digital?" Like they were trying to like
No.
looking at his fingers. Like,
That'd
is
be
his fingers?
funny.
Digital? I'm like, wait, are they?
He's
But
gotta be
I think
playing
he's
it for
probably
real.
really
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
it.
He's like a theater kid. Like he
How old is that kid?
Timothy?
20
Yeah.
Timothy.
You're on a first name basis with him, huh? Yeah.
Tim, huh?
Even
Yeah.
even that
Timmy.
Timothy. It's like, come on, just do Tim.
Yeah.
Grow up a little.
Yeah.
I think
actor.
he's in his 20s,
Yeah.
but he went to that like performing arts high school in New York where like
Yeah.
everyone went to, LaGuardia or some shit.
Mm.
Okay.
That-
Yeah.
The airport?
No, no, that's in Rent.
I've never seen Rent. No, nor will I ever.
Rent. That's
Hairspray.
Well, while you're looking this up, Brian,
Yeah.
have you guys checked out the new Conan O'Brien podcast?
Yeah, I
It's
listened to.
fucking fantastic.
What?
The
I'm
Will
ha-
Ferrell one?
I'm halfway through it.
It's so funny.
He's got a
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just launched one.
Oh my
There's
God.
only one episode. It's just the Will Ferrell episode.
Yeah, it's
but
only 40 minutes.
It's great.
Yeah.
What's it called? Just Conan.
Conan needs a
O'Brien-
friend.
Yeah, Conan O'Brien needs a friend.
Fuck.
And it
yes.
was like, this is perfect for him. You know what I mean? Because like I've fallen off his late night show. There was a period of like 3 or 4 years where I watched his show every night.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've just fallen off it in the last
I-
5 years.
I
or
watched
so.
clips on YouTube once in a while.
But
I
this
think
is so great now that I can fucking listen to it in the podcast.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of people that just fell off and like they cut his show into a half hour.
Yeah, he's doing
Yeah.
a half hour now.
So
or I
now-
don't know if it's now or the next.
Next year
Next
maybe.
year.
But so now he's like going. I think it's part of Earwolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I just saw that right now.
So he appeared on Comedy Bang Bang. You guys a fan of that podcast?
I have not listened to that one.
Oh,
I know the name.
Comedy Bang Bang.
Bang bang.
That's a good one.
Bang bang.
So he appeared on that, and they play characters and all that shit. Conan doesn't play it, but
I think
there's
out of
other
all
characters.
the like late night hosts, Conan's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
But it comes down to what though? Like Conan's good on like when he does remotes with like his staff and like outside in Italy. He did a Jordan Slansky in Italy thing. Do you see that one?
No, I haven't seen that. But I love the Jordan Slansky.
Yeah,
though. Every
that's
time he's in.
good. But interview wise, I don't know.
Even in his interviews, like Jimmy Kimmel's just kind of like a dick, but I kind of like that he is. He's a little bit not aggressive, but he's super sarcastic.
Yeah, I don't listen to his interviews actually.
No,
I
I've watched a
haven't
few.
really- yeah,
It depends. It
I
always
think it's hit or miss.
the interviews always depend on the guest.
It's just
really.
dry. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that. But everyone has a style.
Yeah.
I like the self-deprecating nature of Conan.
Of Conan.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's
But then he
better.
gets into the like the same shtick where he's like, my hair.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but that's his
fine.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but it's
Fa-
more so than Fallon. Fallon just feels like flaky.
Everything's the funniest thing in the world. to
Yeah.
Fallon. Yeah.
But Fallon is
Clapping.
for like the older generation who's just
Yeah.
like just wants to watch something upbeat and happy-go-lucky before they go to bed.
But I mean, there's still stuff like I love the Chad Smith, Will Ferrell drum off thing.
Yeah.
Like I like some of the bits that he does.
He has
It's not
good
so much
bits.
the interview because
that was Fallon?
Yeah,
That was Fallon.
I thought that was Conan. Really?
No,
Yeah,
that was
that
Oh
was
wow.
Fallon.
Okay, my bad.
yeah.
Will Ferrell did perform on Conan's last Tonight Show episode.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
dude. I
bawled my eyes out.
I
when
was crying too,
when
yeah.
Conan gave his
Oh.
last speech. He's like, nothing ever goes how you expect,
Yeah.
but don't be cynical.
Have you seen
If
his
you work
documentary?
hard and you're kind, amazing things will happen. I was like, that's such a good
Whoa.
fucking
His
quote.
documentary
Yeah.
is dark.
I haven't seen it.
I love that
Oh,
documentary.
it's
Yeah.
really, really
It's
good.
called Can't Stop or Won't Stop?
Conan Bryan can't stop or
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It,
yeah.
like
Don't
it
stop
doesn't
me.
sugarcoat him at all. Like he comes
Yeah.
off as
He's
a
kind of
dick
a
in some
dick.
parts.
Yeah.
and
But he
But-
says it's on purpose. If you listen to the Comedy Bang Bang episode.
Oh, really?
He says,
Okay.
well, because he says he does everything for humor. So like
Oh,
when,
yeah.
when he's like playing the banjo and Jack McBrayer is like because he makes fun of Jack McBrayer for being like a hillbilly guy and he's like, oh, did you come here on your horse and carriage? And he's like, stop it! I came here on the train like an
Yeah.
adult. Like,
This-
Yeah.
he
this-
said-
Watch that. It's good. Is it on
This-
Netflix?
It used to be. I don't know
It
if
used to be. I don't know if it is. But the story that have you gotten to the point where Will Ferrell told the story about how he wore the same suit on SNL for like
no.
6 months in a row?
No.
So he was like a background extra in a sketch or something like that, and he wore this like ridiculous suit. And like one of the writers was like, you should wear that next week too and see if anyone notices. So he just kept doing it every week and like wore it when he was out and about, like at the fucking just walking around the street.
Oh shit.
And it was so funny. He did it for like the entire second half of the season. Oh, you finished out the bottle.
What if I
Nice.
just threw it? That'd been great.
I'm at the part.
I
Where,
feel so. No, go ahead.
it's
go ahead.
great. I'm at the part where Will Ferrell just said he was voted like the most annoying newcomer to
Yeah,
SNL.
on SNL.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Sherry O'Terry was
Comedy
the
Bang Bang,
breakout
you said,
star.
right?
Comedy Bang Bang.
Okay.
Sherry O'Terry was the breakout star, and Will Ferrell was voted most annoying newcomer.
Dang.
And all of a sudden, like
Crazy
he
how
took
that
off
worked.
from there. Yeah.
It's crazy.
And Adam McKay was. I don't know if Adam McKay was a head writer at the time, but he was one of the writers.
Yeah.
I was watching. It just reminds me of John Mulaney. I watched.
Salt and pepper. Did you see that one?
No, I didn't see that.
Ah.
One. No, I think he's just such an interesting person.
Yeah.
And I watched. It was either GQ does this or if it's Vanity, they do like the Google Answers thing.
Oh.
They like strip off. It was him and Nick Kroll for their animated show, and there's a great thing where it's like so you type in John Mulaney. Did John Mulaney, and then they reveal it's like join a frat or what was John Mulaney in a frat?
Yeah.
And his answer to it was he's like, no, I don't trust anybody that looks up to their father as much as guys in frat houses do. And it was just like really, really funny, and just the way he came off in general the entire time is just he just has like such a interesting kind of way about talking. I don't know.
The way he speaks.
Yeah.
in general,
It
Mulaney?
come-
yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of talk like this.
Yeah.
And
It's-
then,
it-
hey.
But it's like posh.
yeah.
He grew up. Him and Nick Kroll grew up rich, super
Really?
rich. Yeah,
Oh.
Nick Kroll's
They
family's
said
like
in that
billionaire.
that they went to school together.
They went to Georgetown in Chicago.
Okay.
I think that's right.
He's a good writer.
Yeah, they're funny
They're
though.
both really fucking funny.
Have you seen the Gil Faison and George St. Geeglin? They started on Comedy Bang Bang as Comedy Bang Bang characters. Then they took that show to Broadway.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
And
I've seen their animated show though. It's
is
funny.
that Big Mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's like
Oh, they're both involved in that?
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was
Like
just-
Jordan
I thought
Peele's in it.
Oh.
Maya Rudolph. There's a shit ton of people. It's fucking funny, dude. It's like there's like a sex demon that follows someone around.
That's
and-
what I saw the first episode where he's
Yeah.
like, "You want to masturbate, don't you?"
Yeah, he's like taunting him the entire time. It's really funny and clever. Yeah, Nick Kroll talked about it a lot on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Oh yeah,
and that
he was
kind
on
of
it
he's so funny on that episode
yeah.
too. So he kind of sold me on that.
on the Big Mouth.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's all
Good stuff.
everything is. Like when you see guests on podcasts and stuff, they're just trying to sell you their show.
Yeah, but at least
And then
with
it
like,
works.
But with like Rogan stuff, they don't force it. Like that's
No,
because with Rogan's show in particular, he's just there to talk to the person. He didn't get like
Yeah.
he didn't really give a fuck about plugging their shit. But for the Nick Kroll episode, he just for some reason was like, your show was like the funniest fucking thing on the planet. And it, maybe it's just because
he watched it.
Oh yeah, he said he
that's
watched
awesome.
it, and maybe it's just I don't see him as like you have to plug the show for this. He's like, fuck
Yeah.
you, I'm gonna do what I want.
When Jonah Hill was on Howard Stern, and then they talked about something, and then Jonah's like, "We're talking about my movie. What's his eighth grade? Not eighth grade.
Mid-90s.
Mid-90s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, if the people out there don't know, we're talking about my new film, Eighth. If I keep saying eighth grade,
Take your
fuck.
time with this, Brian. Take your
Mid-80s.
time with your sentence.
Mid
here.
'90s. He's like, if people don't know, we're talking about my new film, mid
There you
'90s.
go.
Yes.
And he's like, make sure to get that plug in as opposed to just talking.
Ever since you and I talked about that, about him being on Stern, I have like not wanted to see the movie.
Everyone,
Weird, right? I
You
felt the
feeling the
same
same
way.
way?
I
Like,
have a
a lot.
weird feeling with Jonah Hill
Like,
right
he's
now.
just so-
Yeah.
he's just-
I'm
he's
sure
so-
he's a nice guy, but like
Yeah.
lately his public persona, I'm just like,
It's getting bad.
Huh.
Oh, Alex told us too. He went to the Q&A with Jonah
Yeah.
Hill,
Mm.
and Jonah Hill's he wears a scarf and he's like nodding and like touching
like,
his
dude,
chin.
I
and
listened to your
questioning.
super bad
Yeah.
commentary when you were just fucking saying
Yeah.
curse words
Well,
all over
I-
the place.
I
Just
saw
to-
that there's a clip on YouTube of Jonah Hill talking to Stern,
Yeah.
like about like getting advice from Martin Scorsese, and
Yeah.
he's just like, oh, it's just Martin Scorsese and all these things.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Which I don't blame him for wanting to
No, of
be,
course not.
be like a good filmmaker.
Of course not. No.
Like
But-
I don't want to.
know your roots or something. I don't know. It's just
Yeah, I just hope like if I get to that level or something, I'm just not like I only
Yeah.
produce
we don't
movies like
look back.
Mother.
We don't want to have to look back at you right now when you're in your 20s and
Yeah.
you're like, man, that guy's a completely different person from when he
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
Like really, like
Yeah.
you said touch my wiener and
Yeah.
accepted.
yeah.
Yeah.
I always picture that like if we made something and it like hit, like
Uh-huh.
I feel like if we were being interviewed by people, we'd still be fucking around or doing
I would
something.
think so.
Cody
You know,
would
just
be full
having
of
fun.
himself.
I'd be like, well, you know, I was talking
I would
to
think
David
I'm a
Fincher the other
screenwriter,
day.
As the writer, I think he would have the right
I
to.
had
And they'd be
brunch
like,
with Aaron Sorkin, and I'm like,
It's like you have
what
any
am I
idea?
doing here? You know?
and then cut to
I'm
me, it's like,
like,
yeah, you wrote a cool script and we fucking made it. So what? So
No, but he that it
I
kind of
talked
turned.
to the ghost of William Shakespeare.
he all of a sudden he's starting
And
to
I
drink
just-
wine now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He pulls out a
Like,
glass
like,
of
Cody
wine.
hated
He's like,
wine.
I
I'm
wrote
just
this.
like,
I wrote the
you
script.
know,
I wrote the script drinking crooked
Crooked
crooked path, and it really settled me in a certain
oh,
way.
man.
That
But
was great.
Yeah, just don't. It's bad when you get full of yourself, but
Mm.
that it kind of turned me off to mid '90s because it
Right.
did seem interesting, and like
Yeah.
I grew up in the '90s, so like that's my life.
I also don't like the 4:3 like
Aspect
I
ratio?
Yeah.
I get it.
The whole movie's like that?
Oh, the whole movie. Ghost Story did that same shit. And I was like,
I'm not a fan.
I get it.
Yeah.
But what is it? What's the point?
Did I tell you when I upgraded? Gee, what the fuck?
Upgrade,
What am I
good
saying
movie.
upgrade for? That's not even what I'm
Updated.
talking about. All right, when
all
I
that
rented Unsane was the movie. See,
Oh, yeah.
Unsane upgrade, kind of similar
Was it
in
good?
the title.
Huh.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
I rented Unsane, which is a great movie,
Mhm.
I splurged and got the HD version.
Whoa.
And I was
Whoa.
like, it's $1 more. I'll do this.
Oh no way!
And I got it, and I forgot that it's shot on an iPhone. So like,
Yeah,
there's
so-
these crazy fucking aspect
It
ratios.
doesn't matter.
And I'm like, well, this is fucking stupid.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
Unsane is like that?
It was shot on an iPhone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that
Entirely.
was the Tangerine, but they're
that
all
as
was
well.
before.
That one was too.
Oh,
yeah,
whoa.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, Unsane. This is Steven Soderbergh
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
Mhm.
He's also
okay.
doing another film on.
Yeah.
Excuse me, a movie because it's not on film. Another movie on iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes doing that.
Crazy.
I mean, that's fine, but like you have all these tools to like.
Must have been. It was probably a hell of a lot cheaper.
It probably helps him creatively too, because it forces him to think of ways to do shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think of like less. Oh, thank you, Cody. Less movement around him and more. No, excuse me,
Control?
less equipment around him and more control of like
and
yeah,
just,
yeah,
like,
of the movements.
Just like real, like here, this
Yeah,
is
here's
what
the
we're
camera.
shooting.
I'm sure they
yeah.
got it on like a gimbal or something like that. But
Mm.
you know, I wonder if they like bought a specific iPhone for that movie.
The
Well, it's an
10.
iPhone with enhancements. They have like lens shit on there. I don't know what
Yeah,
that means, but
those
lens
are
shit.
those are lenses that you can buy yourself.
Yeah,
I'm
of
sure.
course, it's
Yeah.
just not a store
I wonder if they,
quality
like,
iPhone.
I wonder if they like worked with Apple. Like, hey, can you give us the new
Give
one?
us like the good fucking shit.
Yeah,
you
give us
know?
good
Like,
shit.
you
I don't
get-
want any of that like autofocus shit that the iPhone does. Where
That's
it kinda
what it-
goes in and
can you
out.
turn
Let's
that
not
off?
Do that.
Because I feel like
You can if
question.
you're Steven Soderbergh.
Yeah.
because I feel like it
White
autofocuses
guy.
and it auto like color corrects and
Yeah, there's
exposes.
there's no way to shoot it raw or like
Yeah.
flat.
Just give me an RE Relaxa. Just give me one of those red
Yeah.
cameras.
He's like, we'll
Give me one of
say, like,
those.
we
We'll
shot on
say
an
it's an
iPhone.
Red
iPhone.
Red was coming out with a phone as well.
a phone.
Yeah, red
Really?
camera. Yeah, this was announced a while
Like a
ago.
phone?
A phone. I
Oh,
don't know if
fuck
it actually
yeah.
ever came out, but
That's cool.
I remember our good friend Joey Rasul, who, he brought it up, and I was like, "What?" And I looked at the article. I was like, "Oh fuck!
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine that camera?
That'd be cool.
It'd be really cool." What are you thinking?
What do you think?
Red
man?
wine?
What's wrong with you?
Red one. No, I was thinking because I put out a tweet
like a
that
purple.
a lot of the Netflix shows look the same because I think they're all shot on.
I saw that
red.
tweet. I liked that tweet.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, nice.
I like
Cody?
a lot of your tweets.
I don't
Fuck you,
remember
Cody.
the
Cody
tweet.
doesn't
I
like
don't
any
remember it.
tweets.
No.
Was it during the day I didn't check Twitter? Probably was.
Probably. I don't
That's
know.
what I say when every time.
No, because
It was probably during the day I didn't check Twitter. When was it? That's what the day was. Yeah.
no, because like there are scenes from Hill House that look just like House of Cards.
Yeah.
And, like it looks
Yeah.
like they shoot like just the look of everything. Do they have the same cinematographer or something? I don't know.
I don't think same cinematographer, but maybe I don't know. It's really only those show. I mean, Mindhunter. kind of the
Mindhunter,
same.
but it's
Every
all that
Netflix
adventure.
movie looks the same too.
Do they?
Yeah, like maybe it's
Like,
just in my
I don't know,
head.
but I look
don't
at
know.
Orange Is the New Black, and that's completely different than
That
House of
one's more
Cards. It's
sitcom-y.
bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, 'cause
even Bright. Well, I mean,
I
I
haven't
guess it was
seen Bright.
made as a movie, but
but yeah, everything.
movie.
And then it's like the same 16:9 like 240 aspect ratio. It looks all the same. But I guess that's in Netflix's stamp. Of
it's like it's weird though. Like especially like Hill House. Like it's like
Hill House.
It looks.
I couldn't stop myself. I'm sorry.
it's the wine code.
I
He's
can't
been
stop
holding it in
myself.
for so long. I've been telling
Hill
him, don't do
House.
that. Like it looks flat, but it's like it's flat, but they like bumped up just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Just so it has a little bit
There's
of
some
dimension
color,
to
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting. All right. With that being said, thank you all for joining us on this episode of The Wanger Show. We're white. We
Yes,
love it.
yes, let's go.
401ks. Oh, before we wrap it up, I do want to read the text that we had the other night on.
Was it about the bingo? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was on Thanksgiving. I got to find it. Okay. So
I believe you guys were asking about how bingo was going or something like that.
Yes.
I
yes.
believe, right?
Now I'm reading the "This Is Us" text that you sent us.
I feel
So,
bad I didn't
it was a
respond
good
to that.
episode.
Yeah.
I should have responded to that.
So
it was the day you were off Twitter. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I sent the text a photo of Pacificos, and coming to the realization that my cousin Chase he drinks Pacificos and he loves it.
Yeah.
And I was like, great, because you pointed out that he's always been a Coors man.
Ever since
Yeah.
day one.
Yeah.
Out of the womb, he like put two Coors together.
Stone Cold
and
style.
he like tore it.
And then to that, Cody responded, "Good man." And he's like, and then he responded after that, "I'm at the kids' table again, by the way." Blah blah blah. And then Brian says, "And who won bingo, Cody?" My bro said, "Okay, no, never mind." Okay, Cody said, "I'm 2 spaces away." Brian said, "I would think one bingo square would include a 'Have you seen This Is Us' space?" And then I said, "Imagine a 'We're white.' ... Isn't it great?" space. And then Brian said, "Yeah, how are you guys enjoying this white Christmas? How is your 401k doing?" And then Cody's response was, "How about you make your own cards, fuckers?" I'm sitting there at my Thanksgiving with all my family laughing, and they're like, "What are you
I'm
laughing
sitting here
at?"
like, I guess my white bingo card wasn't good enough for these guys. Of
course it had to be a white card.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So, with that being said, thank you all so much for joining us here on this episode of The Wanger Show. I hope everybody here had a happy Thanksgiving. If you celebrate it, if you don't, then I hope you just had a happy day in general. As the camera's about to die, we're going to have a little bit of left in the Patreon section, so don't go away for all you patrons. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you stay safe on Black Friday. We're getting into December, getting close to this Christmas time. Are we going to
Ever
decorate
been
the
to a
set
white
Christmas?
What?
Wait, what was that, Cody?
Ever been to a white Christmas?
I have not.
Have you guys?
No. I would imagine it's sparkling and everyone gets a check for $1 million when you walk through the door.
Fucking wish.
Thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Seriously, if we're being thanks, not to get too sentimental, honestly, everyone here that supports us here on the show, whether you are a Patreon supporter or if you just watch the show on YouTube and you want to feel good for an hour and a half, by watching this show, thank you so much.
Thank
we
you.
really all
Thank
do.
you.
We really do appreciate it.
That one guy left a nice comment. He's like, "Oh,
That's great.
I didn't know. I didn't get his name, but he's like, oh, I'm thankful for you guys for making me laugh or whatever."
Yeah, that's all we want to do.
Really
We
nice,
want to keep you all entertained, and not ruin your day.
Yeah.
So thank you all so much. And if you are white,
It's
all,
okay.
It's okay.
It's okay if
It's
you're
all
white.
a joke. It's all
Yeah.
a
Can you
joke.
give me a beer?
Okay.
Fuck you, Alex. Except for you, I'm not thankful for you. Brian, take us out.
All right, guys.
I might want to crack open that other wine bottle.
You have more wine.
I've got another wine that
I'm gonna drink the rest of this shot. This tiny little baby gulp.
Do it, baby.
All right,
Do
here
it,
we go.
bitch. Yes, queen.
Don't act like you hate it.
You fucking like
You love it.
it. That's not good mixing it, I don't think.
I don't give a shit. It makes my tongue
Better.
feel better.
You're gonna
I don't
sleep
know,
good
I don't know what
tonight.
to say about that.
Timothy Chalamet went to Fiorello H. LaGuardia High School of
He was
Music,
LaGuardia.
of Music and Arts and Performing Arts.
Is that by the airport?
Probably?
It's in the airport.
Oh. I
It's
do
a
like
talent
airports,
wing.
though.
What?
I like getting beer at an airport or like getting a drink at an airport.
There's something nice about it.
One time I sat next to a guy who was an Army vet, and we were just talking for like an hour.
Really?
Just at the airport. It was lovely.
You're like, thank you for your service.
Yeah. No, yeah, I did.
Did I ever tell you about the guy who I was closing at the movie theater and he offered me a job in the movie industry?
Whoa. And what did you
Patreon
say?
section.